Okay then. Yes. So, unlike normal, we don't find ourselves starting in the city of Waterdeep. However, we are starting in a city in realm space, the primary port of the Astral Sea, which, um, for the first time in a while, has transport directly back to Abier or Ill. This is before Abier Toril majorly connects with the realms, and before the advent of spelljammers becomes more common. Not that it ever becomes fully common. Let's get the music going.
So we are kind of pioneers of Spelljammer.
Correct.
We're just guinea pigs.
As you all are on this city, the Rock of Brawl, for one reason or another. That is BRAL, for anyone who cares. Some of you coming back from spelljamming adventures, such as, I believe, Blue. Some of you coming back from a, mishap that teleported you to the teleportation was on purpose. Teleporting directly into a simulation deck for testing students was not, when you on accident teleported into the Spelljammer Academy, a pillar of rock floating in space. And some of you, well, at least myself, are here for, shall we politely say, business, as pirates of realm space. As everyone is, with the opening scene, everyone is waiting in a tavern. A tavern by the docks. Is the Happy Beholder a tavern? Let's see.
That sounds like a good tavern. A Happy Beholder that's not turning people into stone. That sounds like a good place.
The Laughing Beholder, also known as the Happy Beholder, is a tavern. Yes. Okay.
Ooh.
As yes, you are all in the Laughing Beholder, the Happy Beholder, for waiting for ships to leave. Later, let's say the next day. The next morning, ships will leave, but now, the main ship, a galleon headed to, a transport galleon headed to the planet of Abier Toril, specifically going back to Waterdeep, is currently hiring deckhands and mercenaries as the realm space is not without its risks, such as space eels and pirates. Another person is also hiring. Blue, you would not be aware of this. or that would kind of mess with the story a bit. Just happening to be in two separate rooms of this tavern. Blue, waiting, Blue possibly in one room where the ship is hiring, where the transport is hiring. And myself, Captain Wilhelm O'Reaver II. In the other room, where my bosun, Seamus, Stormbrewer, also happens to be hiring. Hiring with a bonus of booze. As, Fighter and Absinthe. Do either of those propositions catch your eye, like, right out the bat before having to listen to either full proposition?
I apologize for interrupting, but there is about to be an incoming goose.
Oh, sweet.
He just walked into my room and went, "What are you doing?" I was like, "D&D," and then he ran out of the room.
Sweet. Well,
Can we
The more the merrier.
the more the very, very true. Yes. So the yes. So the posting for the mercenary work on the ship is kittens of coins, but if there is a fight, then any mercenary band that signs up together would end up being able to split 1,470 gold pieces, if there is something they have to defend the ship from. So of course, basically that's a bonus that is distributed amongst adventurers. All of the adventurers who have signed up on the crew, not just people who have signed up together.
Per encounter, or is that just a blanket fee?
It's a blanket fee. It's basically, this is what this hazard pay will be provided if shit goes down. The standard pay, just flat pay, is less than that. The standard pay would be 2 silver per day. And I don't know how freaking far this journey is, but it's
Yeah, let's not think harder than we have.
let's go ahead and just say you would get a single gold piece for payment on the journey. Goose. Now that you've arrived, I'll quickly describe that, sum that up. There are, you are on a island in space, with a city built on it known as the, The island is known as the Rock of Brawl. And, there is, all of the party or all of the players, I should say, are in the tavern known as the Happy Beholder. In one room, a transport frigate, actually, is hiring guards and crew members. In the other room, a pirate is hiring pirates. And the pay for the pay for the transport vessel is 1 gold piece for the entire journey if nothing happens. If danger happens, all of the adventurers who have signed up to guard split 1,470 gold pieces. You are audible now, yes.
I can't
So-
hear anything. My microphone says it's working, but
Yeah,
hold on.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Josh, I don't think you're in your headset. I think you need to adjust your audio to your headset instead of to the laptop.
What do you? No, I'm not using my standard headset I normally use.
That might be your issue.
Can you hear me though? Now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, sweet.
Is my audio any
Yes.
issues or anything?
Yeah, not
No,
really.
no.
It's a little bit tinnier than normal, but that doesn't matter.
What does that mean?
It's just poorer audio quality, slightly.
I see. I can switch to my other one. I was just hoping
No,
that this
you don't
would
need to.
work.
If you would like to, you can, but yeah.
I will in a moment, but for now.
Yeah. So the offer, I'm putting the payment offers in roll in table 0. I need to open my sheet.
May I be paid in servants?
Um,
Well, I know what
could
I
someone
know
tell?
Fine.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
I'm going with the frigate because one,
Yes.
the pirate is me and the pirate are not good.
Right. Yeah. No. You and I don't have a choice on which ship we're going with.
I know.
Wait, what? What?
So, yeah, this is a PvP session, by the way. I am going to try to
I'm
kill
for
Blue.
violence.
But yes,
I
I
see.
will,
Now you
point...
might blow up your ship first.
So, the transport pay is 1,470 gold pieces, and then which is split. Okay, and then pirates. I have to look at what the bounty on Blue is. Blue's bounty. Ooh.
Look at my heat went down, so that should go down.
The bounty did go down as well. So it went down slightly. It went down a step, essentially.
So instead of just straight out murder, it's like, straight out murder.
It's straight up murder that pays less.
What are
Yes.
levels for this? What level are we?
You can play as high a level as you want, because I believe this tier is technically 4.
Yep.
I
I'm
am
tier 4.
Tier 2.
Yeah,
Well
so
then.
it's a good thing you guys aren't the people being targeted, just the extra crew. Right? But since we are doing fast combat, the curve is lessened some. Fighter, by the way, your like magic item, like big damage rolls, those are spell equivalent damage.
Okay,
I'm gonna rule that.
So I'm doing
Did-
2d6 instead of 4d6 flat.
Yeah.
Did we figure out the tough feat?
Yes, tough feat is
Oh no.
it's currently gonna be half of your level added to your HP.
Okay.
Yeah, we're running with that until it needs to be changed.
Rounded down, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay.
It is D&D.
So this is a PvP.
Essentially,
with
Yes. Bloodshed time.
Okay.
3 level 5s. And
A level 17.
yeah.
level 13.
Yes.
Cool. Are you playing as well, Carl, or
Yes, I
John?
am playing.
Do I recognize your character at all?
I'm not sure if you would. Have you ever met Captain Wilhelmo Reaver?
I have not.
Okay, then no, you wouldn't.
But I recognize the other 2, Fighter and the guy that had the dragon.
Blue and Mr. Wobbles.
Yes.
I do not think that I ever caught your name though.
So, basically, the prizes, the rewards for either crew are posted in table 0. So if you sign up with defending the transport, you will split 1,470 between the entire people. Between the entire... Well, yes.
Exactly.
But between the adventurers. And if you sign up with the pirates, you will split Blue's bounty, which is different amounts depending on whether or not we get him alive or dead. As well as splitting all loot we take when we do piracy. However,
where did you see the options?
this is table 0, the text chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Table 0. Here we are.
Oh.
What am I supposed to be doing?
Basically, choosing which crew you go on. Are you joining the pirates or are you joining the transport?
Basically, are we gonna try to kill Blue, or are we gonna do a transport?
Yeah, are you gonna try to kill Blue or protect the ship that Blue is on? Which...
Reno doesn't care.
Join team violence, not team defense.
I can recognize how much. Where's Fighter going?
Okay, that means I have to prepare some raptors for all you guys.
I have a little vendetta of my own. Axe to grind.
Okay, so Blue is the same one who was with us that caused all the issues when we killed the people in the forest, right?
Yes, in
No,
the
I
park.
did not.
Yes.
I did not kill anybody in the forest.
No, I said same
Yeah.
character that was with us.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
And
In-
you did
Because
kinda
you tried
cause
to
the
steal
issues
the
of-
cart,
Yeah.
which caused a
Mhm.
massive
Yeah,
amount of issues.
So he's also last you knew, wanted by the law.
That's not
bounty-
particularly important though.
Yeah,
No.
the bounty on him,
Is quite
Well, I mean-
high.
yeah, the bounty on him is quite high and is posted by Therian Corp.
So I'm gonna go to sleep. You make this choice.
I'm a cat.
Join team violence.
I mean,
Fighter,
who
where's
does a cat
Fighter
think is
going?
who does a
Are you
cat
saying
think
cat-
is more likely to pay them? A random captain of a big ship or a pirate?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
Bring
not
out all my
questioning
stops
necessarily
now.
the monetary value. He's more questioning where Fighter is going. For his own.
Here's my raw
reasons.
power.
You.
So, fighter,
Not
are you
power.
signing up somewhere?
But
Oh, I'm signing up. I am most certainly signing up.
With
As
who?
soon as I hear Wilhelm's offer, I'm like, mutually beneficial transaction.
Okay, yeah. So just go
Right
ahead
with
so
time.
that we don't like get too confused. Once you choose a crew, send it in a message through the table 0.
I have to bring that up now.
Blue, you don't have to write anything down because we know what crew you're on.
No, I have to look up because it's more looking like a 1v5 fight, and I'm going to prepare for this.
I'm sure
straight up.
Kiara will balance it. You'll
You
get some
could
ones
also-
that I can massacre.
Yeah, Blue, you could also put up a personal payment if you wanted to.
I have no money. I have not enough money to cover
I'm
that.
the one who has the money here, not him.
Yeah, so Blue,
Is Wilhelm
you
the
could
pirate?
post. Yeah, Wilhelm's the pirate.
Gotcha.
So you could. What is your highest? What is your highest renown?
Renown.
My highest renown is with the Gallant Company.
Okay. And what is it?
5.
Okay. Yes. So you could. That would be. If you wanted to reach out to Gallant Company, you could use that to post another job on the job board, which could put a bounty on my head, on Wilhelm's head, right? Which then could swing the payment in your favor rather than in mine. Would Blue reach out about that? And would he care enough, or?
First off, I don't know if he's here. It's like, so
You do know that I'm hunting you. So you know that I have a vendetta against you, which you don't know that I'm here, but like this is like retroactively, like in the past, would you have put a bounty on me knowing that I was hunting you?
Yes,
Okay.
I would. With that, yes.
Okay. So I'll put that in there as well.
Can you use multiple organizations to post a job?
No.
Okay. So
Because
it'd just be
otherwise
dropping plus 20 from.
Because
Yeah.
then I could drop like plus 40 total renown.
I mean, to be fair, like, I'm kind of only giving that to, Blue because we're in session already.
Yeah.
But just because, like, yeah, Blue probably will be ganged up on.
I'm looking at masses of power. Which one looks more strong?
Oh, my cat.
Go ahead and make an... I'm gonna say intelligence insight check. Use. To try to size up these two crews.
Okay. Stand by. Because forgot to set up my thing.
I'll get something done.
Absinthe is very much torn.
16 plus my things I didn't open.
I will remind Absinthe, my, bosun's last name is Storm Brewer.
Oh. So both have promise of great alcohol.
I mean, yeah.
Is this you said this is insight?
Yes.
It's
Intelligence
insight.
Intelligence insight.
Yeah.
Oh. Ugh. That's 14.
Okay. You can manage to size up that Blue seems to be a formidable figure, and Captain Wilhelm seems to be a formidable figure. You also determine that the transport ship has a much larger crew, but their crew is... But, like, the pirate crew is all fighters, whereas the transport crew is mostly just sailors.
Gotcha. The pirate crew is like the cook will even pick up a meat cleaver just to
Right.
fight. But okay.
I have also seen Fighter in a good amount of action.
Oh,
and
that is
how
fair.
capable he is.
Yeah.
That's kind of where Absinthe is at. The one time we teamed up with Blue, everything went awry.
Horribly wrong.
Not
Every time
horribly
we worked with
wrong.
me, it hasn't gone that way.
Like, we were given semi instructions to just stop them from what they're doing by whatever means we felt.
Yeah.
And those means were murder.
You
That's the way it ended up.
beats were
which
murder. I
Absinthe
didn't
has-
kill a single person.
Absinthe has
Yes,
zero
I did
issues
not-
with
I did not
zero
kill a
issues
single
with the
person.
murder.
Yeah.
Absinthe
I
has
revived
zero
a
issues.
person.
You were cutting people down with fire from your dragon.
All right, but hold
Yeah.
on. Absinthe
But-
has
Kinda
no
was.
issues with the
I
murder.
revived the only person that you guys killed. I killed nobody, and I revived somebody.
Like, he has no issues with the murder.
Well,
The first to attack.
But
The-
the after battle
Yeah.
went to complete and total
Yeah.
chaos. Meanwhile, when we ended up in the Kobayashi Maru,
Yeah.
Fighter actually did help me by transporting grenades for me because I couldn't carry all the grenades I wanted.
And he also did have the knowledge to get out of there before any of us did.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
No, I almost blew him up unintentionally though.
I mean, I did have at least one contingency of how I could get the heck out of there. So
I
I
need
still
to
have a
check
bounty.
something before I do the
I
thing.
feel like Absinthe would probably stick with Fighter because I feel like Fighter is up for Absinthe's shenanigans.
Okay.
I
So-
will also point out, Blue has a bad case of twisting the truth in his favor more than once.
No.
So
This is
Why
before
would
that
you
would
do
be
that?
says it point,
that would be
at his
before
word.
Absinthe was around.
I,
This is
True.
Just
true.
going based on the information that I have thus far, the one time we teamed up with Blue, almost everybody but me ended up with a bounty.
I didn't
Yeah.
get a bounty. I only injured a person and told him to run.
Well,
you
because
guys
And then
did
you guys
something.
dinged him as soon as he ran.
Irene
Yeah,
ended
that-
up with a bounty. Blue almost got arrested for trying to,
Grand Theft Auto was the official terminology.
which is
Yes.
still kind of questionable.
I can hear you now.
I will say that it's questionable because if there's nobody there to claim it, because they're all dead, is it really grand theft?
Well,
So you killed the
actually,
owners and took
But
it.
And
by
if
your
you took,
definition, not all of them were dead because I revived one of them.
but if you
Remember,
took
he-
possession of it
Oh my
in no
goodness.
man's land, is it really the city's jurisdiction to call it Grand Theft Auto?
Meanwhile, he did explicitly say that he revived the owner and then stole it. So take that as you will. He's been real harping on that.
So, okay. At this point, I'm gonna end the conversation there because your characters would not be able to talk to each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
we're getting too into
I
semantics.
feel like I
Yeah.
would see Fighter and probably stick with Fighter just
And
because
I'm-
I have had more experience. Like Absinthe has had more experience with Fighter to begin with.
Right.
I'm sorry, Blue.
Well, it's
I'm
5v1
not.
now.
Cat is
You'll
going
get some
to,
goons or
if he's
whatever.
allowed. Goose is going to do something if Kiara will allow him to.
Okay.
Is it
I-
clear that there's a bounty on Blue and that's what the other side is doing? Like,
That's part of the
Um,
job post.
okay.
Yes,
We're going
yeah, that
specifically
is-
after
that is
Blue
clear.
and his bounty.
Like, basically, you've been able to go between the two, like, job postings, right? And figure out the situation.
Gotcha. Okay.
I will say I feel like Absinthe would want to take Blue alive though. Like he has no desire to kill Blue.
Can Goose cast a spell?
Kind of depends on what the spell is, but
Uh,
potentially.
Flock of Familiars.
You
Oh, yeah,
cannot split into both
In
groups.
order to prepare, yes. You weren't here when I mentioned, but, the ships are leaving tomorrow morning.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. The Goose is gonna cast Flock of Familiars, split
Okay.
into a couple of spiders, and disperse, and try and make his way to Blue.
Okay.
Close enough to speak.
Yeah.
Okay.
May I whisper in Blue's ear?
You're
Yeah,
gonna
and it's
claw.
like,
It's going
I see him, and it's like, hey man, and it's like, what brings
Well,
you out here?
No,
I
you
mean,
see a
no,
spider.
he
I see a
is.
I'm
spider,
with you.
but
Yeah, he's spiders. You do not see him coming.
Oh.
I am
There's
two
just
spiders,
spiders on your
just
ears
in case
now.
you destroy one.
Oh.
And it's like, I look over, it's like, over my shoulders, like,
Don't scream.
and it's like, I'm looking at it, it's like, you should be worried about that thing. And it's like, as you look over, you see Mr. Wobble staring at it, licking his lips,
You're not gonna want to do that.
and it's like, who's this? And it's a whisper, who's this?
We've talked before. Goose,
Oh, hey Goose, how you doing?
there's a bounty on your head.
There's multiple, you guys specify.
There's one for 2,000 something. For you alive. There's a job posting about it.
I
But
look at him and it's like, then look away, taking a swig as if I'm just staring at the counter and talking to myself, and it's like, well, that's honestly kind of low. I'm quite insulted.
oh, I might have read it wrong. I'm a cat, so. But if you cooperate, we might be able to cut you in on it.
Ooh, fake my death. And it's like,
Or successfully fake your capture if you can.
ooh.
It's got to be convincing long enough for us to turn it in for the bounty for you to get your share, though. I'll give you my share. Sound good?
You know what? Okay. I will tell you on the ship, if I'm wearing a blue scarf on my arm, then it's a deal. Red means no. Got it? So give you at least plausible deniability.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
Cool.
But as soon
Spider
as it's
dissipates.
Okay,
No,
so
nothing.
does that mean
He's in a pocket dimension.
that means Goose is going with onto Wilhelm's ship as well then?
Yes.
And
Irina, come
Absinthe, which were you going for?
Absinthe is following Fighter because Fighter
Okay.
is the person he
Yeah,
loves
so
the most.
everyone's on the pirate ship. Okay,
Put that in the chat.
so
okay.
the next,
I got
as the night is rolling on, just before all of the pirates are about to wind down, a halfling jumps up on the table, their trench coat touching the floor, their pants rolled up, clearly humans' pants that they are wearing. As they a cocked hat on their head. Their red beard has a little bit of gray in it. Just some good old salt and pepper. Alright, everyone.
Well, aren't you a well-seasoned fellow?
Hey,
He hears
in
from
many
spider.
ways, my cat friend.
Nope, from the spider.
Oh, it's from this, my many-legged friend. As you say that, as you do that, I'm gonna see. No, I do not go fast enough. The dwarf with like long beard tendrils like ropes, going over his arms. He's kind of looking around and then just sees this spider like on the table and is like, "Hey, frick!" Just like slams against the wall, like knocking over a table as he's like getting away. He's like, "What? Frick!" Deep breath. Spider. Right.
Yep.
Wasn't expecting it to talk. Wasn't expecting it to even be there. Great.
Put my hand out
A
and let him
different
crawl.
spider says, "Don't worry about it."
The dwarf just looks towards the other spider and is like, fuck. And like is like you see him like reaching down towards like a pickaxe like next to him, not like in a I'm about to attack, but as a I want to feel safe kind of way.
The
I let him
That's
crawl
the
onto my
smoke.
shoulder.
No,
Great.
the spider just
Well,
puffs into smoke.
oh, that right. Well, we got an interesting crew here today now, don't we? All right, everyone. Let's head to the Peregrine. We want to, well, be in the right position before they are, huh? As Wilhelm heads out of the tavern with his small crew following him, and presumably each of the people who have signed up. As
Oh, I didn't.
Yes.
Is there a way for me to specify what I've done in the voting for who I'm going? I mean, I'm going with Wilhelm. So
right, yeah.
Kinda.
I mean, you don't have to. That was just to see which ship everyone's on. That's really what matters.
that's will help. My bad.
But yeah, so you
Before
yes.
the night
Yes.
falls, I like to use one of my many free spells to find creature, which is in a radius of 5 kilometers, and specify that creature that was on my shoulder.
Pocket dimension. Can't find it.
Then, as I cast it, I don't
Well,
see it.
yeah, you would learn that information that creature does not exist.
And it's like,
Be creepy.
And I was like,
Oh, this is delightful.
can I use my insight to figure out who posted a bounty on me?
No, you know, it was Therian Corp in conjunction. It was Therian Corp in conjunction with the city of Waterdeep. So
Close.
yeah, to be clear, I did not post the bounty on you. I'm just trying to collect.
Darn it. And it's like,
Yeah.
And it's like,
So,
it's like,
yeah.
who be out here trying to collect?
By the way, also, if the bounty that you've posted on me doesn't get fulfilled this session, it's going to become an official job posting, like, that other sessions can do. Until it runs out, at least. But yeah.
How long
So, on the pirate ship,
let's.
Yeah?
How long do bounties last? I'm just curious.
So, every month the bounty ticks down one payment level. So, your, capturing you dead bounty at the end of this month will disappear. But there will still be a capturing you alive bounty that will last for one additional month. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So we need to capture him alive.
That's
Alive
still a
pays more.
suggestion till the end of the month.
Yeah, right now it's a suggestion, it just pays more. But yes, those of you on the pirate ship, there are barrels of grog that you can partake of. Some good old citrus grog to keep away the scurvy.
Where's the good stuff?
Seamus has also cracked out some good stuff. So,
Fucking nice.
by the good stuff, it's not like... Okay, so you can... What's currently cracked out is there's barrels of grog, and then there's beer, ale, and... Yeah, beer, ale, and stout that is available as well. You can ask if Seamus has any heavier stuff.
Which one gives me the most temp HP?
Temp HP would be grog.
Or
Slog down the grog.
I mean, like, how much temp HP would I get from that?
Oh, that's a d6 plus 3. It's the most temp HP of all the alcohols.
Alright, cool. I'll choke some of that down for a nice. Oh, right.
Okay, so that's
have
minusing
this.
1 silver from my inventory.
I'm just gonna spam Fiendish Vigor until I have the max.
So... Okay, so, I'm not super familiar with Fiendish Vigor.
1d4 plus 4 temp hit points.
Is it, a...
Eldritch Invocation.
You can't, temp HP replaces itself. So you can use that multiple times, but... Yeah, you'll only be able to do it till you get the max. I see what you're saying now.
Until I roll an 8 on the d4. Or a 4 on the d4.
Does it have any, like, number of uses, spell slots connected, anything like that?
Nope. Fiendish Vigor, you can do it at will.
Okay. So, Absinthe, are you asking for stronger stuff?
Oh, I'm muted. Yes, I'm going to.
Okay, yes. You can choose in between, brandy, whiskey, and vodka.
Whiskey.
Whiskey, okay. Yeah, go ahead and make a... are you drinking responsibly or just downing it?
How big of a cup does he give me?
He'll give you, I mean, it will be, like, comparable to your size, so he essentially gives you, like, a gnome cup. So it's, like, roughly half the size of a normal tankard.
But you're still, like, tiny, aren't you?
Yeah, but, like, yeah.
Yeah. You have a hot tub, not a swimming pool.
So you, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink it. I'm drinking it all.
Okay, yeah, so make a con save. And Fighter, you need to make a con save as well. Are you drinking responsibly, or...?
Oh, I'm drinking responsibly. I'm not.
Okay, so with it, you get advantage.
I side-eye Goose and see if I can sneak a twig.
That's a 9.
Are currently...
Okay.
Can I get my sneak attack bonus because I rolled the
No, not quite how that works. Absinthe, what was yours?
17.
Okay, that's definitely a pass. Goose and Irina, are either of you taking alcohol?
I don't need alcohol, and neither does she.
Yeah, but do you notice me trying to drink it?
He's a child.
Irina, go ahead and make a stealth check. Goose, make a perception check. Blue.
Is that a 20?
Blue, you get... you can drink grog. Is the only thing on offer on that ship.
I don't drink.
Okay, sure.
That.
Okay, so that's a
I have Fiendish Vigor too, and I do the same thing that Goose did.
Okay. Okay, so
Spider strikes the cup she's trying to drink out of her hand from across the room with magic stone.
Okay.
No.
So
I go to my captain on my voyage once we're out. I'm assuming it's in there. And it's like, and I tell it's like, I got some information that we're gonna get troubles within a couple of days. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but they're coming. It's like a forewarning.
Right, yeah. Okay, so we are... Okay. So yes, Everyone does get to familiarize themselves with their ships. The transport, has a aft castle and a forecastle, a main deck, a cargo deck, and then a storage deck. So it's 4 decks in all. The ASS Peregrine, however, simply has a aft castle, main deck, and below deck. A very small below deck, as it is a schooner. The
Like depth charges.
The frigate has 2 ballistas, each require 3 crewmen to operate, and 1 Mongonel, I think it's pronounced. I don't know how to pronounce it. Mangonel, thank you. Big catapult. And that requires, well, not big catapult, reasonable sized catapult. It's not just. Why don't they just call it a catapult? Yeah, so you have a catapult. And that requires 5 crew members to operate.
Is what it probably.
And then on the pirate ship, you just have a single front-facing, massive cannon that requires and basically a person cannon as well, but the front-facing cannon takes 5 crew members to operate. But he's massive. It's basically like the entire front of the ship is kind of like carved out and just replaced with a cannon.
Yeah, it's a proper hull gun.
That's the pirate ship that we're on?
Yeah, the pirate ship. As
Pirate ship has a people.
Before we go, I want to ask if they have some tar, gunpowder, and a wick.
Okay, yeah, so
You guys are
yes. Reasonable
like
to say.
will.
By the way, this is
Especially those of us who
roundtable.
know.
This is a roundtable DMing session. It would make sense to have to make a persuasion check on the captain, in order to which the captain will go ahead and roll to see if he knows you, because he's a figure and you do have some heat right now. Okay.
Doing with my heat down to 9.
Yeah. So he's rolling with a -1 because you have a heat score of 9. So -1. If he gets a 10 or higher, he knows who you are. Go ahead and roll that persuasion check. I'd say DC. Before you say your number, I haven't looked at it yet. I would suggest a DC 14 when trying to ask for explosives on a ship. Does that sound reasonable to people?
It sounds reasonable, but I don't make that.
Okay. Yeah, no, he's not giving you a powder barrel, because that would be risky. Okay.
Give him a whole barrel? Oh my word! That's a lot of.
Well, that's what he asked for. He asked for a powder barrel.
Explain to him what I was, because I know that people were going to be coming. I explained to him, I was like, I'm going to teleport this onto their ship and detonate it. And yes, I can teleport things.
Right. Well, I'm sure sounds like a marvelous plan. Some other time, perhaps.
Okay.
Why are all of the pawns missing? Okay. I want to send that to the map layer so that it's not confusing. Okay. Yes. So, as we go ahead and get combat started, if everybody would hop onto the Roll20, Tales from Waterdeep Roll20.
Oh, I guess I have to do this the hard way.
It'll make me log in again.
What?
It's making me log. Oh, it actually saved my password this time. We're good.
That's good.
It likes to not save my password, and I have to put it in manually. Yeah, I know it's not a supported browser. Did I ask?
Oh.
Huh.
But does it care?
Oh, there it is. All players can control that. Okay, and of course... What?
Do we still see the 2 playing cards? Or is it just...
No, I can still see them.
Okay.
Let me see if I can actually fix it this time. Did that work this time?
Yep, they're gone.
Yep.
Okay. Wait. Yeah, because that didn't work last time, but... Okay. There we go.
Gonna be
25,
I did that.
60. And then...
Before they...
Oh, there we go.
Before the
I've
ship gets
muted.
there, I like to be, like, watching out. And before they get there, I want to try to convince him one more time to get that power keg. And it's like, pirates are over there. Can I get a power keg to blow them up?
You have not seen us yet. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
when people see each other, that will be the beginning of initiative, and we can handle that when we get there. Okay. 5, 10, 15.
Would he be looking for a spider or a cat?
I'd be looking for
Assume
a
a
ship.
spider.
A ship? Oh.
20,
If specifically he's looking for you, he'd be looking for a spider, I'd
40,
assume.
Yeah, spider.
50,
Perfect.
60, 70, 80.
Joke's on you, I'm a turtle.
Okay. Gotta keep him guessing.
Same.
I'm a
Okay.
manifestation of your nightmares is what I am.
Okay, so, at the beginning of combat, until people board each other's ships, we're not gonna put your individual tokens on the map.
Are we near them? Like that, actually that close?
Look at the Roll20 map, man.
I am.
Those are the two ships.
Not quite yet. I'm going to... Okay, so... Basically, we are going to, see what happens. So I need to determine... There we go. Okay, so, as, the pirate ships, I'm gonna say... I'm gonna use a plot point, and say that Well, actually, I'll ask everybody. Do you think it is reasonable to say that there would be a asteroid field between this place and the planet Abiartoril, or do you think that should spend a plot point?
Is this like Abiartoril is similar to Earth, or?
Yeah, so this is basically like... Actually, no, that doesn't really sound reasonable, because this would be like... This would be in the solar system, essentially, like talking about space levels. And we don't really have an asteroid field. I don't think those exist much inside. We have a belt, but that's, like, real far out. This would be closer than that.
This is like the ISS, kind of?
No, not that close. Not that close, but...
Okay.
More like Mars.
I'll have to say probably a plot point. Just
Yeah,
for the sake
so
of,
I...
like,
Yes,
balance.
I will use a plot point.
I mean, it's not like you're lacking for those.
Well, actually, I only have 6 in all.
Really?
Yeah, since the rules switched around, like, technically a lavish patron or whatever, who is also a DM would stack up and probably have more plot points than I do. But
Honestly, I would say that each ship will make a roll because these are. It could be like meteorite going through us because seeing how it's open.
That is a fair complication, fighter. If you want to add that as the complication, that like it's dense enough that it like can cause collisions.
I was going to say.
All right. Let's do that.
Okay, sweet. So, every time our ships move, which, shall we say a large object collision, that's 4d10 damage?
For a ship, yeah, that makes sense.
How much health the ships themselves have a damage threshold of 15, so under 15 damage does not hurt them, and, around 300 HP. So, would you say, huge is 4d10 damage piece, 8d10 damage dice.
Gotcha. Yeah, just stick to large.
Yeah. As I'm going to, basically we're gonna see what distance, the pirate ship can get from the enemy ship. There are, several, so that, it would be against a 17. There are several distances. There's like a long range, beyond range, a long range, and a short range, essentially. So I'm gonna like roll stealth checks to see how close we can manage to get. Does anyone in the on the Peregrine have proficiency in astral vehicles or spelljammers?
If the Spelljammer people are applying that as a thing, maybe, but
I'm gonna give you guys proficiency later in that campaign, like after you've gone through the academy. So
okay,
not quite yet.
I don't have proficiency in land vehicles.
You have proficiencies in what?
Land vehicles.
Okay, that'll be not helpful. But yes, I'll go ahead and roll a stealth check.
That is pointless. No.
And that's gonna be.
I would like to be, like I said, before all this, I'll be watching out.
Okay.
I didn't tell him when the bounty was to me. Like,
I said beforehand, previously, like either today or further on, I'll be watching out.
That's fair.
Okay, and then.
You tipped him off, in other words.
Yeah, so I'm on alert right
Okay.
now.
Technically, all I did was tell him there's a bounty on his head, which he already knew.
Okay.
And
Why would you bring that up?
Blue, if you would go ahead and roll for the frigate to try to avoid the asteroids, Go ahead. That'll be
One.
it's going to be a d20 plus a d8 plus 3.
Plus.
Or actually, just a d20 plus
7.
Yeah, plus 7.
Oh, not 17. Nope. That was
Plus
wrong.
17.
Okay. Fighter, what's the DC for avoiding these things?
Plus.
98.
Am I supposed to know that?
You can assign it.
sorry.
You're determining how dense
Oh.
the asteroid field is.
I'm
Like
gonna hit plus 17, not plus 7.
I'm gonna say like 15.
Okay.
So it's still navigable, but like you
Yeah.
know, not great.
Well,
That's the
in
proper roll right there.
We're back.
Hello, fighter.
What?
Discord shot itself in the head again. We're back.
Fighter, do you want to roll the 4d10 damage or?
4d10s out right now.
I can roll it if you want.
4d10s out right now.
I've got it.
Okay. Well, Fighter's the one who added the complications, so that's
Yeah.
why I'm offering it to him.
Let's see, 17,
So-
21.
Blue, you would have gotten an 18, you said. So, you pass at avoiding the damage. However, the pirate ship does not. So, pirate ship HP, how much damage was it?
21.
21. So, that's only 6 damage because of damage threshold, I think. Wait, is that how damage threshold works?
Damage
Is
threshold.
it damage threshold
No.
or damage reduction?
No, it's not damage reduction. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
go.
full damage. It's just if it does
Yeah.
under that damage, then it's nothing.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Can I make a perception check?
You'll be using passive perception. So, yeah,
Okay.
what is your passive perception?
22.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, you'll be able to spot the ship at long distance then. Okay.
Now I start alerting everybody. Pirates are here! And point in the direction.
But does he know it's pirates, or does he just see a ship?
Well, he recognizes the ship that he blew up once.
Okay, fair enough.
Blowing up a ship imprints a specific image in one's mind. It's like,
Okay, so that is 1,000
last
feet
time.
is what we're starting at. So yeah.
The other question is he wearing a scarf on his arm?
yes, he is.
5,
Could you discern what color it is at that range, though?
200 spaces. Probably not.
Do cats have keen sight?
Okay. So
Yeah,
at the moment,
'Cause I also do have devilish dark vision, so whether it's magical or not doesn't affect, and it's as daylight, not as dim light.
okay, so that's 45. So
I see in the void very well.
5 times 5.
You see what goes bump in the dark.
Okay, yes. So, basically, once the ships get on the map together, that means they're in short range of each other. So, we are starting out 1,000 feet apart. That is outside of the range of any ship weapons. So, that is currently... Yes, so, this will basically, yeah, it'll give you enough time to prep the weapons on your ship. So you will have the. Okay,
Would I
I'm
be
gonna.
able to modify my form in preparation for battle?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm not a cat.
Kierl, I don't know if you saw
Yes.
the message, but I managed to import absinthe to make it easier so I don't have to
Oh,
keep
sweet.
or going back and forth. I just need access to them.
Yeah. Okay. How do I do that?
I click on absinthe, and then when the character sheet pops up, hit show to players
Right. Is that gonna
in
be
the top
where?
right.
Yeah, I'm trying to find absinthe. I might need to reload the page.
Oh, possibly, because I did do it mid-session.
Yeah. Okay, I'm taking a picture of the different ship stats and sending them through. Okay. Then. Okay, so. Yeah. Absinthe. Oh, there they are. Yeah. There you go. It should be shown to you now.
I might have to refresh.
What's your name on Roll20?
I'm a CB.
I'm a CV? Like, how do you spell it? What? Wait, what?
IMASEABEE.
I am not. Why are you not in the play? Why are you not in the player list? That's weird. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. You should be able to view it.
Nope. Oh, there it is.
Okay. So,
I can view it, but I can't do anything with it.
okay. Cool. I mean, I have to learn how to do this eventually, I guess. CB. There you go. You should now be able to control it as well. Okay. So, why did that make sense?
Perfect.
Okay. Okay, apparently I'm uploading 3 pictures, whatever. Okay, yeah. But once those upload, you can see the stats of your ship. The galleon is what Blue is on. The squid ship is what we are on. We're not actually on a squid ship, we're just using those stats. Okay. Okay, yes. So. If
Sure,
that's
I gotta
gonna
ask
load? It's
one
not.
thing
It'll
about
load
myself.
eventually.
I gotta
Yes,
ask
so.
you.
It is, currently everyone is at 1,000 feet. Does anyone do anything from that distance?
What's the rule on modifying spells? It's like, I have a spell that allows me to teleport things at a certain distance, but I have to be with it. Is it possible for me to teleport something without me being with it?
I would say
No.
no.
No, because that's
No.
changing the rules of the spell.
To be fair, there
Um,
is a different spell that does
Yeah.
that for
Exactly, because there's a different spell that
I
does
would-
that.
it would make
Changing the
sense,
spell
but
doesn't make sense.
that's a yeah, completely different spell.
You know what? We'll summon 2 giant spiders.
I'll take control of them.
um,
I'm giving that to you right now. Ice spiders
kidding.
specifically. Turning them invisible using 2 of my 4 times actually 5 times I can turn things invisible, and sending them underneath the ship because they can climb upside down.
okay.
And wait.
Oh, this is just on his ship?
Yep.
So,
Can we see him doing
despite okay, so yeah, with a telescope, there's currently someone like in the crow's nest with a telescope.
Relaying information?
Yeah. We'll go ahead and say that like notable things that happen on either ship are called out by the crow's nest to everyone.
Okay.
You say you're 100%. Why aren't you sending? Goodness sake.
That's what I do.
Because sometimes people lie.
But yes, so that's what the transport ship is doing. What are people doing on the Peregrine? Starting with Absinthe, what do you do this first turn?
Probably not a whole lot. Maybe fly up onto one of the, what are they called? The masts.
Okay, yeah.
And then
Yeah, you
try
fly up
to
to the masts.
hide.
Yeah, go ahead and make a stealth check. You can also switch to your passive stealth if you would like to set a minimum. This replaces your passive perception.
Passive stealth would be a 16.
Okay. Groovy. Okay, and Fighter, what are you doing on this first turn?
Can I get into a spot where I could easily, like, jump on a boarding rope or something and jump to the ship?
You can get in the boarding cannon. The boarding cannon houses 3 people, and has. Why won't these upload? Okay, I'm gonna try to send them to you another way. But yes, you can get into the boarding cannon. It has a similar range to the mangonels, which means it will be in effective range only once you get into the short range combat. But it can have its disadvantage range before that, if you want to risk things.
Disadvantage range, does that imply potentially falling?
Yes.
Into
yes,
yeah.
I'm gonna say I wait near it and see who goes in there first before deciding whether or not.
Oh yeah, sweet. I'm going in it. I'm getting in the cannon. And, like, I'll get in the cannon, I'll be like, anyone brave enough or stupid enough to come with me? Let's hit them before they can hit us.
Okay.
Well, you've got one dumb fool right here.
I'll get in it.
Okay.
Raven says, "Fuck it."
As I start thinking of what to happen, what to do. I don't have exhaustion. Damn it.
It's not your turn yet.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So Goose, what are you doing on your turn?
Goose. A goose is a raven and is going to fly down and land in the cannon.
Okay, Irina.
I'll follow the bird.
Okay, yeah. I mean, child qualifies as a small, one size smaller, so yes, you can definitely fit a small creature and a tiny creature into one cannon. So, the cannon's now full. Absinthe is the only person of us that's not in a cannon yet.
Fly.
Y'all can have fun in your cannon.
Second.
As, yes, it is now... Okay, we now move to the, second, range. The pirate ship has higher initiative. So, it is currently the cannon's disadvantage range.
Am I wearing my cloak? Coat?
The jacket.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, because that's technically another player character, and I can't have two player characters in a second.
I would have done my downtime before today if I knew we were doing both things.
Oh wait, no, I used it.
Your hem went back.
Okay.
The
So yes, the cannon is +5 to hit.
Can I mage hand Absinthe into the cannon?
No.
Absinthe says no. Your mage hand uselessly grabs him, but like he's stronger than a mage hand.
I'm just trying to pull him. Like
Yeah.
Back off with that goofy little hand.
Yes. We are going to do a risky maneuver and fire out of the cannon as soon as possible. Well, actually, like, do, you hear from outside the cannon, Seamus goes, "Alright, we're in range of the man cannon." You hear, Captain Wilhelm, go, "Yar!"
Can I use silvery barbs here?
No,
I can't. No.
Okay.
Silvery barb has to be I disadvantage someone to give advantage.
Yeah. So, you are aware that you're firing at long range. Do any of you vote against that? Right?
I'm only
You
injurable.
might want
I'm
to.
not cool with this, but I'm not saying no.
I'm
I'm
not
not
paying
in the
attention
cannon, so
enough.
I don't care.
Irina, you might want to move out of the cannon.
Well,
I'm not paying enough attention.
okay,
I'm
so...
holding my holy symbol and just being like,
So, Fighter Fighter chooses not to vote. Irina doesn't realize there's a vote.
Irina's just ignoring me.
Oh, Goose, you were actually
Goose,
straight up
yeah.
telling me. I thought you were just
Goose, are you going to vote?
Goose is going to cast Prestidigitation and start writing his will on the bottom of the cannon and keep going.
As the cannon fires. Ooh! Nat 1!
Oh!
you kidding me?
Oh!
Okay. Ooh, I actually know exactly what's really funny for the Snat 1.
Irina,
So,
listen to me.
we frickin' fire!
Did Irina listen to me at all?
I would have if I realized that that was what you were doing.
Saying.
Okay,
yeah,
then, I mean...
Please leave.
Then, Irina, go ahead and make an initiative check to see if you
I'm
manage to
mad
get
at
out of the
him,
cannon
but, like-
before...
Is that 20?
Okay. It is a nat
Like,
20.
Oh shit, this is dangerous. Okay.
It is a nat 20, so,
Not a 14.
like...
No, I was asking
Oh,
if that
okay.
is a 20. die.
Yeah, that's a d20 on the die. Yeah,
Oh,
20 die.
okay.
Oh.
You can roll that
Yeah.
20
Not
now.
a 14.
Okay, I'd say that's high enough for you to manage to step out of the cannon before it fires.
Oh.
I'm mad
But-
at him, but I do trust him and know that he could potentially have shenanigans planned that I need to be away from.
For Goose, myself and Fighter, we all fly out of the cannon and soar towards the ship. It's a good shot. Well, at least we think it is at distance. As we get closer, we realize that we are barreling straight towards the hull, rather than, the deck.
Yes.
As we
I can fly.
fling... You are in space, my dude. You cannot.
Hand doesn't give a fuck.
Wait, no.
Works
I
in
came
grab.
to a
No.
mountain bank, I cast Dimension Door,
Okay.
we're within 300 feet, and then grab Goose.
Dimension
No,
Door
I grab
requires
Wilhelm.
Go ahead.
Dimension Door in through the thing.
Go ahead and roll it. Go ahead and roll initiative to try to do
Dimension
that.
Door only- if
That's
you
a nat
and-
20, baby.
Blue. It's not your turn yet, Blue.
No, because Dimension Door. It's a
Yeah.
Dimension Door. It's only
Yeah.
you
My magic item lets me cast it.
and somebody else. You. Because
Yes.
that's what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
something.
Yes, in midair,
So-
I grab a Reaver and shoot into it with Dimension Door instead of slamming into the hole like a moron.
Right. So
He's casting Dimension's Door on himself. and-
you won't be able to bring anyone else through the dimension door with you.
You can bring along objects unless you place one willing carry. You can also bring one willing creature of your size or smaller.
Oh, one
carrying
willing
gear up to
creature.
its
Okay, sure.
capacity. Creature must
Okay.
be within 5 feet of you when you cast a spell.
Yeah.
So
Does he
you-
grab Goose, or does he grab the Reaver?
I grab a Reaver. You have whatever.
Sure.
You could. You have a bird. You'll be fine.
So
Mage Hand works in vacuum.
yes. So
That
Fighter
too.
Fighter and Goose, both of you roll initiative checks to see if you can manage to
I
do that.
I just
before...
declared I got a nat 20.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I rolled it the first time you asked.
And
I rolled an
Goose.
18. What do I add? What am I adding?
Well, dexterity modifier.
Dexterity modifier.
Yeah. I'd say both of those would manage to pass as Goose, like as you kind of like I will point out Mage Hand can only hold up against 5 pounds of force. You are flying at the speed of a cannonball. So Mage Hand will kind of slow you down, but it's more like it's just adding additional drag. But as you reach the air envelope of the other ship, your wings as a raven can now catch the wind, as you do manage to like pull out of your nosedive right before hitting the wall. As Fighter, Fighter, you teleport Wilhelm through the wall with you as we well,
If I can-
your like initiative this turn was getting in the cannon. That was your turn. Yeah.
That's fine.
As then Fighter, you go through the wall with the dimension door, and the two of your momentum is keeping you going, but then as you're about to hit a wall on the other side, the featherfall kicks in. And you just slam against the wall, but as if you had no force. As you look around, I look around, we're in the brig.
I
As
have plans, don't worry.
as Goose, a flap, like cannon flap swings down and slams over where a hole would have been if we had gone through the hull. So you did negate some potential damage of us on the other side of the hull, Fighter. But we are now currently in the brig. So,
Spiders.
that being said, it will now... Okay, so everyone who is on the transport, roll initiative now.
Yay.
It's
Initiative.
not right.
Not you, yeah. Absinthe and you are not rolling initiative yet.
Yeah, Irina, we decided not to take the Cannon Express.
Wanted to, but my cat said no.
You would have fell into the abyss.
No.
I have no. Well, I could have maybe gotten us like out of it, but
All three. All four
ideally,
runners have 15.
have to. Huh?
Oh gosh. All four runners have
What?
15.
Okay, then I'll...
I rolled a 13 plus
Mr. Wobbles and my
13
two
plus 3.
spiders.
Okay, Okay, so blue is a 15, and then we're just gonna say that all of your summons are on the same initiative as you, because they all rolled the same. Blue and summons. Okay, anyone above 20?
Oh, my bad.
15 and above.
16.
Okay. I already have you, Blue. Goose, go ahead and roll again. Just to see if Wilhelm or you go first, because you rolled the same.
Oh, wait, I add my modifier to this one, too?
Yeah, Dex Mod.
Okay. That is a 12.
Okay, yes. Then Wilhelm will get the 0.5. You will act on initiative 16. Okay, and then,
They went in, like, the hole, or no?
you... No, you are not in... You are outside of the ship still.
Okay, I didn't see the, like, they didn't crash in and make a big old hole or anything.
No, because, Dimension Door through.
Gotcha.
Which technically means that, the people on the transport don't necessarily know where we are. Okay, as then,
Love your cat.
Yeah, he's a great cat. Okay, so that is everyone who is... Oh, no, wait, Fighter, what was your initiative?
I got a 9.
Okay, 9 for Fighter. Okay, sweet. Then...
There's a glare.
Okay, then we'll go back to, Irina and Absinthe on the other ship, because they did not spend their turns getting fired out of a cannon. Absinthe, what are you doing?
Chugging alcohol.
I'm sitting up in their sails wondering why the fuck they shot themselves out of a cannon.
Okay, you can hold an action. Remember that holding actions are a thing.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna hold action until the other ship gets a lot closer.
Okay. So what is the action you're holding?
Cry.
Probably gonna fly over and slap somebody.
Okay,
next time.
so
Like,
you're
when I
holding
actually get into initiative.
Sweet. You're
Are you
holding
gonna
a
slap our
holding a
team
dash
for-
act. So you're holding a dash action so that you will be able to fly.
Yep,
As
punch
an
somebody.
action. And then once it is, how close does the ship need to be for that to trigger?
I believe my dash action is.
This
my
will just be
movement
your
is
normal movement speed.
40 feet.
40 feet? Okay. So yeah, when the ship gets within 40 feet, that action will trigger.
And I'm gonna go punch somebody in the face.
Yes. Irina, what are you doing?
Probably can't see anything from here.
Do we have to amp up our fiendish vigor at the beginning of like new day?
You guys all no, you did that on the journey here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I assumed it would be like a morning ritual. Wake up, go, boom, 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 and then go about your day. Irina's like 3 or 4 inches taller than she normally is. She's got pumps.
Trying to see through, see where
Air
the
pumps, man. Air pumps.
Yeah, so, what precisely are you trying to see?
I'm just trying to see where they are or ended up.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
That's a 20, probably.
Yes, roll a d20 plus your wisdom modifier.
12 plus 12 plus 3, so
15. Nice.
Okay, I'd say that's enough to manage to track us to realize that we have we got close to the ship and then teleported somewhere.
I will say explicitly, because of the magic item you used to do this, it does leave behind a cloud of smoke where you left for
Right.
a turn.
Yeah.
So
you do see that cloud of smoke where we went, where you last saw us, and then you would also be able to see the bird that is Goose.
cool.
Okay.
Just observing.
Huh?
Okay.
Just
So
observing, so I don't really know what else the fuck I can do.
you can fire a weapon, like a ship gun.
Oh, I don't have a bonus action.
Wait, okay, we are in... What range? We just moved into long range, so... Actually, no, we are not within range of the cannon yet. You can hold an action that once we enter range of the cannon, you'll fire.
I'm a little wary. I'm not sure where the idiots are gonna end up, so...
Okay, sure. Yes, so... It is, now we are going to the ship. Those of you who, or to the transport. Those of you who shot themselves to the transport this turn and do not get to act this turn because you already got a turn, right? So, this will be, just blue. Blue, oh, I still haven't managed to give you guys your, no, you guys should be able to copy and paste your own tokens, but I haven't managed to get the picture to you guys yet. So you have, blue, you do have the catapult on the deck, which, the, pirate ship is within long range of. So you could fire the, catapult at the ship if you'd like.
Okay, I'm not gonna do any of that. Seeing how we are gradually getting closer, I'm gonna use one of my sorcery points, because I took meta magic,
Okay.
to extend Dimension Door, so I can get onto their ship. So
how long does that extend it to?
doubles, so from 500 to 1,000.
Okay. 1,000, yep. Yes. Well, technically you could get there without doubling it.
Okay.
Because they're
wouldn't do that,
500,
though.
they're 500 feet away from you right now.
Okay.
So,
okay.
for the first few turns that we're, closing in, I'm going to, we're just closing a full distance each turn. Rather than going by the vehicle's actual movement speeds. But that also means weapons are, potentially are reloading a bit.
So I dimension door onto where not the crow's nest, but where they're steering. I forgot the name of it.
The helm.
Helm right behind it, and use my at will breath weapon.
I'm pretty sure we determined the breath weapon took an action. Does Dimension Door take a bonus? Is Dimension Door an
Dimension? I have that right.
Then
It's an action.
Yep. Then that won't be happening right now. But is anybody piloting the helm right now?
Yes, there is currently a helmsman.
Then I slash at him twice. Right in his
Again, that's
used
also
his
an
action.
action. That's also an action.
Actually, I should have some bonus spells that use bonus spells.
That's it. Absinthe. Throw a grenade in the powder room.
Oh yeah, let's blow up our own ship.
We'll retrieve his body later. It's fine.
Okay.
As it falls into the abyss and dissolves.
I put a hunter's. I use my hunter's mark, which is a bonus action, onto him, so I can deal more damage to him once.
Okay, yeah. Sounds good.
Then, after me comes Mr. Wobbles. Seeing how he's flying around, seeing this coming. He would go over and look down, see where everybody saw something coming. Didn't hear a splat, so he goes down and looks around.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead and because this ship is a big ship, you won't be able to you won't fully be able to move and look. But Mr. Wobbles is now down there. That is noteworthy for when we try to stealth, if we try to stealth.
He's still up top. He's looking on the side of the ship, seeing where.
Oh, you see a smoke cloud. Then in that case, you would manage. Mr. Wobbles would manage to see a bird. Interestingly enough, for space.
He licks his lips and goes down and tries to eat it.
Okay, so. Yes. We need to put our tokens on the table. So.
What are tokens?
It's just what signifies where your character is.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So please do not move those tokens. Try to copy paste them.
Okay. I don't know how to copy paste them.
It should just be.
Control C?
Yeah, should be able to just Control C, Control V. Does that not work?
No.
Okay, then I'll give them to you. Fighter, which one do you want?
Give me the knight.
Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and take the king because I'm a captain. Goose, what do you want?
Pawn, please.
Okay, there you are, Goose. And, I'm gonna mark the tokens. If they are marked with red, that means they're below deck. Okay. Okay, and, Mr. Wobbles, what token do you want from Mr. Wobbles?
Bishop.
Bishop. Okay.
And the two
So,
spiders would be rooks.
Mr. Wobbles would, yeah, move, have to move 10 foot to get to the edge of the thing. The air bubble. Okay, so we'd put, yeah, so I'm gonna put you, 20 feet away from the ship because the air envelope. Okay, and then for the two spiders, I'm going to do, I'm just gonna do pawns for the two spiders.
Okay. And they're underneath the ship.
They're underneath the ship?
Yeah.
On the hull?
Yeah. They can climb upside down.
Sure, yeah, okay. Blue means you're on the hull, I guess. Okay. Then, what for you, Blue? What token for you?
Bishop.
You chose Bishop for Mr. Wobbles.
Oh. Then I'll take the other knight.
Yeah. Well, you could choose any because you're, on a different team, so you're using a completely different set of tokens. Okay, Absinthe, do you own that character art?
Hello?
I don't think he does. He just
Okay. So what token do you want for Absinthe?
I can't.
We
Yeah.
can't hear you.
Mic's off.
Oh,
We'll
Hello.
go with a. What's available still?
Well, I can mark them separately to indicate them as different, but currently it's
Bishop?
still okay. Yeah. I think that one actually was available. Yeah.
Nice.
Bishop and Rook. Well, was Bishop. Rook is still available.
Yes. And yes. Where are the rooks? That's weird. Irina, what piece do you want?
I want to be a queen.
Sweet. Yeah. And then you would have just gotten out of the cannon, so you would have been on the aft castle. So you're actually close to blue.
Mess him. Oh, about to say mess him up, but that might not go well.
Yeah, no, I'm not quite high enough level for that.
What color is
Also,
his
a
armband?
15-year-old child.
His armband is blue.
It is blue.
It is blue.
Okay, I'm gonna put Absinthe. I'm putting you at the front of the ship, just because you wanting to be as close to the other ship as possible, presumably, and you're going forward. Okay.
Did you tell me about the deal?
Yeah, I believe it was blue that we agreed upon. That was yes, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so everyone who is on the Peregrine now need to roll initiative. So that's Absinthe and Irina. That's a D20 plus Dexterity modifier.
Wait, what? Oh, no, my bad.
Ooh, nat
Yeah.
20.
Ooh.
5.
And plus 3.
Okay. Oh, sweet. Nat 20. That means you get a surprise round.
Hmm?
Oh,
You said
no.
Did you say you got a nat 20? Yeah, then you get a surprise round. What did you get, Absinthe?
5.
5.
All of my
Okay.
rolls are in the Roll20 chat now.
Yeah. Yeah, I just am writing it down on a different page, so it's easier to ask. Okay, and you are still in stealth, by the way. Except, oh, Blue, you did say that you were using passive perception, right?
Yes.
Okay, and that was 22, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Well, not yet, technically. Because passive only procs when you move. When you, like, basically if you try to do anything, that's when his passive would proc. So, yes. We are still focusing on not that ship. Mr. Wobbles, right. So Mr. Wobbles just moved 10 feet. And has seen a bird flying 20 foot off of the, side of the ship.
I don't get initiative at 16?
No, because we shot ourselves out of the cannon.
Gotcha.
Like, that was our
so
turn.
That's 2 rounds he gets to go before I get to do it.
No, Mr. Wobbles is his summon. So, it's a different
Right.
turn, actually.
I thought Mr. Wobbles just went, that's how he got to the edge of the thing.
No, so Mr. Wobbles moved and said, I attack the bird, and then I realized no one was on the map yet, so I put you all on the map. No, so that is, yeah, what does Mr. Wobbles do?
He goes after the bird,
Cool.
which is in range.
Level 15 dragon versus level 5 bird.
You know what?
You
Mr. Wobble does
bird
not
alone.
scale up, though. He does not scale up, sadly.
Still a dragon.
You need my
It's
bird
a pretty
alone.
large dragon, yes, I will give you that. D20. 22 hit?
No. Sorry, give me a second.
Okay, finally managed to upload the stat blocks.
22 should hit me, yeah.
Okay.
Or, wait, hold on. It's not that AC. It still hits me, so yes.
His bite does 1d6.
Wait, his bite? Oh, okay. I thought you meant. Sorry, I thought you meant within range of his attack, not within range of his movement. So I'm like, you have a 20-foot reach on your bite? But no, sorry. Continue.
That'd be epic if it was. 1d6 plus another d6.
Damage.
Fire.
I'm immune.
You're immune to fire?
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's a good proc. That's a good thing to trigger.
So it's just
Screw your
regular 1d6 piercing damage.
I am resistant to the piercing damage.
As a creature like that?
So wouldn't you
Yeah,
basically
screw up.
try the fire and then that be your turn, even though because otherwise your character wouldn't know
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, correct. You would try to fire, and then the bird is immune.
So the bird just catches on fire and looks at you like, really?
He's breathing.
He's turning into a
It's a magical bite.
No,
It's
you.
magical.
Then why did but the fire damage came from the bite, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you have there's other damage on it as well?
Yes, 2d6. 1d6 is piercing damage from
Okay.
the bite, and another d6 is magical damage, which is fire.
Okay, sweet, yeah.
Yeah, that
So
makes
the
sense.
magical fire I don't take at all, and then the resistance or the piercing I take half.
Half of 5, rounded up, 3. I just
Okay.
ignored that other d6, seeing how you're immune, so...
Neat.
So you take 3 damage for the first bite. Second bite. Misses. That's a straight up 8.
Actually still hits. No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
I'm totally kidding.
Then my 2 spiders come around.
Would they know to come around?
I mean,
So,
like,
would they even be able to hit you?
Blue is able to, like, yeah, so communication is assumed to happen, basically.
They have a reach weapon, which is web. A range attack, 30, 60 feet, hit one creature and restrain them.
How far can he communicate with his spiders? Because he's on another ship.
That's fair. Like,
Wait, is he on
do
my
you
ship?
do you command the spiders with an action? Like, how do you command those?
He can't. He dimension broke.
It's
Or wait. Oh, my bad.
unless I tell them, as it states in 7 creatures, it's hold on, let me pull it up to the exact wording. Conjure animals.
Mhm.
7 creatures friendly to you and your command. Roll initiative for 7 creatures, which has its own turn. Obey verbal command that you issue them. No action required by you. If you don't issue any command to them, they defend yourself from hostile creatures, but otherwise take no action.
Okay, then they stay still. You did not tell them to do anything.
Okay.
They stay still, but if we attack them, they will attack us.
Is he on my ship?
Yes.
Yes.
No, yeah, Blue is on your ship. And too far away to yell at the moment, because, need I remind you, there is a vacuum between the two ships, so it's impossible for you to actually verbally speak to them
Is he
without
close enough for me
other
to punch him?
magics. On your turn. Okay, that
I
would
had a
then
held
be...
action.
That's all of the transport... Oh, that is fair, yeah. He is... You
I got
would
40-foot
move...
movement.
Okay, yeah. No, he's just outside of that. You would, however, be able to... You would have moved towards him, but you didn't get there to already be within range. So you would have moved to there.
Okay.
So you flew just over half of the distance there. Which, now, we go back up to the pirate ship.
Hello,
So...
folks. Remember me?
Oh wait, that's actually at the end of initiative, so we now move within range, within short range. Okay. Okay, and now we will be moving as normal. So, the map is now to scale between the two ships. Those of you who are pirates would still know that the 4 cannon is loaded and ready to fire. All you have to do is trigger it. Irina, you get a surprise round because you got a nat 20, meaning you get an entire turn of combat before anybody else.
I use magic missile on blue.
Okay.
Sweet, yeah. That, I mean, that auto hits, so, you can go ahead and roll damage. What level are you casting at?
Let's see.
Sadly, that's time.
Okay, so do you mean what level am I?
No, what
No.
level spell slot you're using.
Yes.
She's level 5.
Wait, aren't you a warlock?
No, she
I'm
isn't.
a rogue.
You only have first level
Level
spells.
5. Yeah, level 5 you only have first
Okay,
level.
first level. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm a thing.
Then, go ahead and roll, 3d4 plus 3 damage, and then that's gonna be halved.
Oh, 3, 4.
3 the little pyramids.
3 damage.
Here's
That's plus 3, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
3d4 plus 3.
So 4 damage.
4 damage.
Okay,
I think.
Blue, you take 4 damage. Irina, you would still have a movement action and a, you would still have a movement and a bonus action.
I am gonna actually move further. I want to be within close enough to help Absinthe. Am I able to move close enough that I'm not within super close range, but I can help out if I need to?
What do you mean help out? Like, be within range of attacking?
Yeah.
Attacking with what?
I have a bow.
Okay, is that a short bow or a long bow?
Is a
Is it the one you start with?
short bow.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Yes, a short bow has an effective range of 80 feet, so you could actually be at the far end of this ship and still be within a effective range.
Okay, I get like. Well, I can fire the cannons, right?
Yes, you can.
Doesn't that take an action?
It
Yes.
will, but she has another turn after this one.
Oh yeah.
Because she rolled a nat
So
20.
since you are
Right.
a rogue, you can dash as that bonus action and make it almost all the way to the front of the ship.
She didn't get sneak attack on that magic missile, did she?
No, because
No,
it's a
she did
spell.
Oh.
Spells
That
don't
too.
get sneak attack.
Yeah.
It has to be a
I'll,
finesse weapon.
I'll trigger the cannons.
Okay, yeah, so you run to the beginning of the front of the ship. That actually ends your first turn, but then you get a second turn because that last one was a bonus turn. You, yes, can now use an action to fire the 4 cannon. Okay. So.
I don't know if that's a good
before-
idea or not.
It's an idea.
Oh no. Oh my
It's
God.
not.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily a bad idea. You can technically aim this at different parts of the ship. You are aware of where the bird is, pretty much.
Yeah, and where the smoke was, so I aim at very much not there.
Okay, yeah, you aiming at the front or the back?
I'll go front.
Aiming at the dragon.
Well, the dragon is
See,
right
that
next
puts
to
you
you,
in danger.
Yeah.
so that would be you would be in that path. So to be clear,
Yeah.
ship
Hear me
weapons.
At all.
Yeah, ship weapons
Yes, you can.
cannot target individual creatures. They can only target an area. But if creatures are in the way of that object, of that shot, when it's going at another ship, they will take some damage. It qualifies as spell damage, and also, like, they have a potential to dodge it, so it's significantly less. But, the 4 cannon does damage equivalent to the piercing ram. So, which does an average of 88 damage. So, against a creature, that would be a dex save versus 44 damage. But yes, you fire off that cannonball. Go ahead and roll an attack. That's gonna be plus 8. So just roll a d20 plus 8.
I will
19.
also direct the DM's discretion towards my the DM I sent to them at 8:09.
Okay, yes, I will.
Not important.
Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, yes, that hits. You will be rolling. Are you rolling digitally?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled an 11
Then-
and then plus 8.
Yes. Then
so
go
like-
ahead. Go ahead and roll 5d10 damage.
And
Wait, no, that's the wrong one. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. 16d10 damage.
That's worse.
wait,
So just-
16 of them?
Yep. 16.
Yes, 16 dice.
Okay, I'm just gonna do 5 again and then a 1.
Fair enough.
That's not how that adds up. That's only 11.
Oh yeah, that is only 11.
That is only 11. You have 5 more.
Shush. Leave me alone.
Oh dear. That's a lot of damage.
That's
You
50.
good?
That's a lot of damage. How about a little more?
A meme. Oh, 38 plus
38, 18, 4, 25.
85.
I mean, this thing does have 300 health, but still.
He nearly took 100 of it.
If it hits
Okay,
you,
how much damage was it? Sorry,
85.
85. Okay, yeah.
Fuck's sake.
To be clear, the transport vessel has 400 health, not 300. 300 is the pirate.
And is also not our target.
Well, yeah, but it might make them want to surrender if you frick up their ship.
Blow a giant hole in their ship.
Okay, yes. So the cannon's now waiting to reload.
What's the area effect of that get? Does that have an area effect? Or is it just straight up?
No, well, it also she specifically targeted where none of the players were. So.
Yeah.
All of it. It does all of the area.
Mhm.
You say it goes there, and it's everywhere. It's bad.
Okay. So that is reloaded. Okay.
I do good.
I'm gonna burn this ship.
Yeah, you did great.
Yay. A child has blown a hole. in the
Okay.
ship.
So, yes, it is, that was your action. You would have a movement and a bonus action again.
Have more?
Yes, because you got 2 full turns because of that nat 20.
Oh, wow.
So you have movement and a bonus action left now.
Yeah.
The cannons are waiting to be reloaded?
Yeah, the cannons have to be reloaded. There are 3 people, 3, like, crewmen reloading it.
Okay, I will start shoot. I want to shoot my arrows at the dragon, but I'm worried about hitting my bird.
You cannot shoot that far with a bow, I don't think.
Well, actually, I believe she can. Shortbow has 320 maximum range. And from you to the... Okay, so 25 times 5.
It's 125. So
Yeah, that's within max. That's within range.
Advantage.
So,
Attack the bonus action, I don't think either, though.
Oh, no, that is correct. Yeah, you need an action to make an attack roll. Make an attack.
So I only have a bonus?
You have a bonus and a movement.
Okay.
Come back towards me.
Stealth disguise.
I don't want her to do that.
Wouldn't stealth me very well, would it?
You
That just makes me look like others.
you can try to stealth, and you don't really have anything to hide behind, though, is the problem. And what were you asking about disguise?
Disguise self spell sheet.
Oh yeah, you can that will change your appearance, but everyone will see that happening, so it won't really mean
You
anything.
can take the hide action as a bonus action as a rogue.
Yes, but there's nothing to hide behind.
You hide behind the cannon.
Booming blade. I'm confused.
You can just not do anything. That's also a valid option.
Can I try and like just be stealthy and sneaky?
Hide
You
explicitly from blue.
I mean,
Yeah.
yes, you can. Yes, yeah. Go.
That's be hard.
There's nothing really obscuring you here, so I'd say you'd be doing it at disadvantage. People can challenge me on that because I'm not the DM, right? I'm just the facilitator. So if people disagree on that,
Rules as written, you can take the hided action in an open field and gain stealth. So
that
I'll
is
do
not
it at a
correct. Rules
disadvantage.
as written, you need light concealment to make a stealth check.
I change that, or I just
No,
get
that's in the
garbage
player's
information
handbook.
off Reddit.
That's in the play. You
Oh,
got
cool,
garbage
just garbage
information
info
off of
on
Reddit.
Reddit.
Yeah,
Got it.
this is not Skyrim.
Would
You
light
don't have
concealment-
invisibility.
Would he be
I
or
do.
would she be able to conceal herself behind the cannon that she just fired?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Wait, the cannon's below deck. Yeah, you can make a stealth check. You're definitely concealed.
Oh shit.
So is that 20?
Yeah, roll a d20.
I'm about to say nat 20. What?
You don't know where she went at all in existence.
There you go.
Then plus what? The strength, dexterity, intelligence. What thing would that?
Dexterity. Yeah, that's dexterity.
So 17 plus 3.
You have proficiency in stealth because you're a rogue. I would assume you would take that.
Plus 9, Elena.
It's 9. Okay, this thing is not up to date.
I shall send you screenshots of the one that I have here.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll that stealth check at plus 9.
You've got to get me that sheet.
Well, you can roll before he gives you the sheet.
I know, I just mean in general because it
Yeah,
keeps
yeah.
causing problems.
Yeah.
I'm just copy pasting it and sending it to her right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
I'm not against her to have a 26 in stealth. And a +9 and she already made the roll. I'm not against that.
But it's still out of date though. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
So
dumb,
she is
but not for the
26
reason
stealth.
that I thought I was.
So
Not high. So
I sneaky now.
So that would also mean that your passive stealth, which of course gives up your passive perception, but your passive stealth would be a base of 19.
Yep.
I'm gonna suggest that you use passive stealth, and then that means that you won't be able to roll below a 19 on any of your stealth checks. Unless you get a net 1.
But she rolled a 20 something. Like,
Well, yeah, like, she can't get below it,
Oh.
but what did she get with her roll? She can get higher than it. 26? Okay.
yeah.
Yes, so... you can move. I'm gonna go ahead. Blue, you're not watching the stream, right?
no.
Okay, good, don't.
Oh, so tempting now.
Okay, Irina, I am going to hide your token to the DM layer. So that he can't see where it is.
Oh,
Where do you go? Are you moving?
I can't see me anymore.
Yeah, no one can, because I moved you to the DM layer.
If you hold down your left click, you can make a little bubble, like
Yeah.
like that.
So you're currently
Blue
there,
will
but
also
don't
see
do
said
that because that will also
I don't
tell
wanna
Blue. Just tell
him.
me what direction you want to move.
I move towards him,
Okay.
towards where he is.
Are you going above deck so that you will be able to attack with your bow, or are you staying below deck?
I stay. Gosh, what the fuck are you doing? Sorry, I just looked down to see that. I go above.
Go above deck, sweet. Yeah. Okay. Because you go above deck, so changing what deck you're on does take half of your movement. So I'll move you the other half. Okay. So you are currently south, right? So when you're arranging the map, you are on the south edge of the ship. Okay. Absinthe. I think. No, it's blue now.
Blue? Yep.
I
Yep,
go
it's-
16.
No, so the initiatives are based on which ship you're on. So like the Peregrine goes through a full initiative, then the transport goes through a full initiative.
But I'm
And
on
it's
both.
me then.
No, you're not. You're only on. Okay. That's fair because you do have that. Yeah. Okay. You're correct. It would be your turn.
Welcome
Okay,
way to make things complicated.
as my
Blue. Wait.
No.
Goose is right. It is Goose's turn.
Okay.
I was wrong there. Yeah, Goose. What do you do?
Goose is just going to
Try to hit the dragon.
no,
Get away from it.
Sling
No.
a rocket blue.
no, that goose goes on.
For the sake of time, I'm gonna say please don't talk on other people's turns. Just so that we can get through it faster.
I just I want to try and cast. Hello, brain. Where's my? There it is. Okay, I'm going to try to cast suggestion at 3rd level on
Okay.
on blue.
What components does that have?
Verbal and somatic. Or,
Okay.
sorry, verbal and material, but warlocks.
As yes, you would be revealing yourself to do so.
Mhm.
So go ahead and describe that.
Wait, no save if I want.
Wait, we're gonna get to the spell and the save in a minute.
Well, would he see me? Because I would be in Arena's pocket.
Does that require line of sight? Suggestion.
It does. I don't believe it's. It does say I can see. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So he would
I
also
can
be
see
able to
in
see you.
Okay.
So go ahead and describe that.
Yeah. So he sees a necklace hanging out of one of the side pockets of Irina's outfit, and there's a gem in the middle, of red inlaid gem on sort of a black necklace, and it just kind of opens as a pupil spreads across and looks at you, and you just hear, "I suggest you cooperate with our deal." Keep in
Okay.
mind, this can go on for the whole duration of 8 hours. That suggestion takes.
Yeah. So what type of save does he have to make?
It is a. Give me a second. Creature can't be charmed. No actions unreasonable. Yeah, it is a wisdom saving throw. DC of 13. I will remind Irina she can do as a reaction silvery barbs, which gives him disadvantage if she wants. If he succeeds.
I succeed. Also, you have to see me.
Well, wait. Don't say that you succeed yet. Is Irina doing the disadvantage thing?
Goose, have you signified to me anything like this? Like that I should do this?
Saying you have that spell, whether or not you choose to do that.
Yeah, you would be aware that magic is happening, and your character would know that you have the opportunity to do this.
Okay, then yeah, I'll do it.
So roll again.
I'm mad at him, but I'm cooperating with him.
She does. So he has. Yeah, encouraged to. Wait. Yeah, the triggering creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll.
Yeah, so
And then
disadvantage.
you give advantage to someone else, including herself.
I got a 10. The suggestion was to make good on the deal.
No, the suggestion was to cooperate as per the deal.
Yes, and
Yeah.
I am cooperating.
Which, yeah, I believe the deal itself was,
To make it look as convincing to be captured. So
to relent to be captured was the deal. There is wiggle room within that, but your
It's also-
end goal now needs to be captured.
Yeah, blue thing. So yes, it was like.
He's also trying to kill the bird, though. So, like,
Okay.
I don't know if
That's
that was part of the deal.
That's fine. That's fine. No big deal.
Okay. So, Goose, anything else on your turn?
Am I allowed to use my familiar's action?
Oh, right. Because they're a familiar, doesn't that mean that they have, really low HP?
Yeah, due to, it's either 10 or the Constitution thing. Their Constitution is 13, which is what I was using for it originally.
Okay, yeah. Well, because of their size, it would actually be 5 lower than that. So it would be 7.
So 7, that's fine, and he would still be alive.
Okay. So, yes, you would be able to, yes. Well, no, sorry. That's on the ship, the transport turn. Yeah, different ship. Okay. Blue, now it's your turn.
Now that I know this is the person who contacted me beforehand, I kind of shake it off. knowing that it's like.
That, by the way, that's the current initiative order for people who might be confused.
Is it in Roll20?
Yeah.
No.
No, it's in D&D Beyond. Sorry. Oh, frick.
Oh.
Discord. I sent it over Discord. But
Table
yes. Yeah, table 0. Blue.
Okay.
So I'm thinking to myself, like, quickly thinking, it's like, oh, this is the guy. Hate that he used wholesome magic on me, because that's really distrustworthy. I gave him a scowling look at him, and it's like,
He's still under the influence of the magic.
Yeah.
I know, but I still can give you a scowling look.
Don't be threatening. That's all.
But I can't make it look easy as per an agreement. So
Technically, all we made an agreement on was that you, that you comply with us. Not
Yeah. So there was no, stipulation on how hard you have to go, or how easy. You just, the end goal has to be comply. So.
Yeah.
think of stuff, how do I make everybody come up towards me? I know. I was like, hey, I was like, I shout. Actually, is thaumaturgy an action or a bonus action?
An action.
Oh, okay.
It's an action, yeah.
You know what? I will speed that up and use my quicken. Both my sorcery points. Use
Okay.
quicken. Use thaumaturgy to make my voice 3 times louder
Yeah.
and call off every one of them. That's like, back fools, and I'm gonna burn your whole ship to the ground.
What the
As
fuck
I go-
did I miss?
Okay, yeah.
Because they should all know who blew up their last ship.
So is your, yeah, that is true. Is your goal to taunt them or to intimidate them?
Taunt.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and, roll an intimidation check, and basically it's gonna intimidate them to taunting instead, right? So yeah, go ahead and do that.
9. My rolls are suck.
Okay, yeah, the crew are gonna keep doing their jobs, rather than abandoning their jobs to attack you.
I attacked the helmsman.
Okay.
Because that was a bonus action.
Yeah, actually, I am going to use another plot point and say that does, however, draw the attention of Seamus.
So Seamus.
Of Seamus Stormbrewer.
Bob?
Wait, through the vacuum of fog?
No, Seamus is the bosun, and he stays on this ship. This is an NPC.
It's like, we meet again.
Surprise.
Last time, I hope.
Now, wait. Actually, I don't attack him. I use my action to pour a green slime on me.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, just... Yes, so that you're not, like, making things up later, just to make sure that that can't happen. What is this?
It's called Jar of Slime. So, the only way you hit me if you roll less than 10.
Yeah, that's a thing that he does have.
Okay, sweet.
Okay.
To hit
Um,
him, to do damage to him, you have to roll less than 10. And that ones do not hit.
Okay.
Everybody's a high roller, though. Which is the funny
No. Oh no.
No.
Everyone who just left the ship are high rollers.
Everybody who's
Okay.
still on the ship is level 5.
This is expensive.
So-
after
Yeah,
this
everyone on this ship
Yes,
is level 5.
come.
it is, I'll add Seamus at the end of this initiative. Yes, Absinthe, your turn.
So this is him, right?
Yep. Oh, Seamus, as he comes out from below the deck, does fire up a flare, signaling that their target is on board. So, like, everyone at the other ship sees that and knows what that means. Complication fighter, you'd get to add a complication to Seamus coming up on to the main deck.
A couple of pirates come up as like his entourage to help beat him up.
Sure.
To help beat up the...
Blue,
Does
up Blue.
Does anybody have any other suggestions that might be more interesting before Fighter dials that one in?
I have no ideas.
We're still in that rock deal. How about we reuse that again?
Like, he comes out of the hatch and, like, has to either duck a rock or get lifted off the ship. That's really freaking funny.
I know, that one actually.
No, that's
Fine.
including me. I have to.
Yeah.
It's like this rock comes for all of us.
I'm
like,
below deck on the ship. I'm
Yeah,
fine.
it just, like, comes across the aft castle, so it'll, like, include Seamus and, Blue.
whoosh.
Since I'm on Irina, can I give
But-
her the help action?
Yes, but you, like, later.
Okay. Yeah.
But yes, sorry, Absinthe. It is now your turn.
I'm
For
gonna
real this time.
try to punch him.
Go for it.
Who, me?
Make an attack roll.
Yes, you. He is drunk.
24.
Doesn't hit.
You have to roll
Okay.
under 10. to
And
hit.
second attack. 11.
Oh, so close.
So is that roll under 10 on the die or in all?
In all.
Okay.
God, so I have to roll a 3.
Can't you choose to not add your attack modifiers if you really want to?
That is correct. You can choose, like, you
have
know
already-
you would know that's a really good hit. So with your second attack, or if you have one, you could choose
Yeah, I
to
have
not.
2 attacks.
Yeah, you can choose to not add your attack modifier, which changes
Oh.
it to a 50-50,
So
basically.
subtract 6. So a 5.
Then that would be a hit.
And I'm gonna burn a key point for stunning strike.
Ooh. What does he need to do?
What's
It
mine?
is a DC 16 con save?
Okay.
20.
Yes, con save.
Roll it. Check my phone's charging.
No, not DC 16.
What's the DC?
8 plus 3 plus 3, DC 14.
14.
Now,
You need to make a con save, Blue.
Kind of a random
17.
question. Random question,
Mm-hmm.
because he's currently trying to make it look like we're capturing him. Would he potentially purposely fail it?
I could, but that
You
would be too-
you can feel your muscles seizing up. You know that you're gonna be stunned by this if you fail. So you can choose to fail if you would like to. Because, I mean, a stun is a stun.
I'm choosing not to because that be taking me out way too early.
Okay.
And
You have
try to-
you have your pride to hold on to.
By a nobody. I'm a nobody.
Yeah, it's
Um,
Tinkerbell just came up and
Does
socked
it-
me in the nuts.
Does the attack still do damage, Absinthe?
I think it
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Then go ahead and roll your damage.
And then I did state at the beginning of this that I did want to try to take him alive.
Okay.
So non-lethal damage.
Okay, yeah, so that, yes. Yeah, it's unarmed, so you can declare that without penalty. Correct.
Eight.
Ooh, I'm close. Very close.
Well, half would be 4, right?
No, it's,
No.
that's not
No.
spell damage.
Oh.
Normal weapon damage is not halved. That's only spell damage.
Mhm.
Oh.
So
And
that
then
weapons actually do something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend another key point and do Flurry of Blows,
Okay.
which is 2 more attacks. And
Yep.
I'm not gonna add my attack bonus. That's a 6. And that's -6, so that's a 7. 8. No, 5 and a 7.
That.
So,
Remind me again.
yeah.
Fighter. As soon as I just want to make sure this is correct. Fighter. As soon as somebody hits below 10, the jar sign dissipates, or does it stay for a certain amount of time?
No, it dissipates at the end of combat.
Okay,
And
yeah.
then that's expended and dead
Then-
and done. You can never use it again.
Yeah, then both of those would hit.
Fine.
8 and 5.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
So 13 damage. Is that you down?
Yes.
That is
Okay.
a grand total of 21 damage.
If it
And it
if
is
it
not to kill him, it is just to knock
yes,
him out.
correct.
Knock him out.
So you are automatically unconscious. No death saves, just unconscious. If it was if it was only real quick, if it was only 8 damage, would you have gone down?
No.
No, like the second attack, like
Oh, second.
So-
Yeah.
yeah, so that would have been 16 in all. So, okay. I was waiting till after the attack resolved, but as the facilitator, I must point out, Flurry of Blows is after your attack action, so it gives you a maximum of 3 unarmed. How that works is you make the attack action, and then as a bonus action, you can either offhand attack or do 2 offhand attacks by using a key point.
Which I expended a key point.
Correct, but you made, didn't you make 3 attacks?
Yeah. No, 4.
I thought you
did
made
make
4
4.
attacks.
I have
He made 4, he missed the first one, and then
Yeah,
stopped adding his bonus.
yeah.
Yeah, because
So,
I have 2 normal
so-
attacks.
No. So, oh wait, level. Right,
Level 5 or
you're
level
right.
Level
Thank you.
5.
Well,
Thank you. Sorry, I'm used to
Yes.
correcting level 3s all the time.
Nope.
No,
You're good.
Level 3. Ah.
Okay, yes. Then what did you say you were doing, Blue?
My spiders disappear because those were constant.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Would he have had to make concentration checks on those when he got magic missiled, by the way?
Yeah, he
Technically
would've.
yes, but oh well.
Forgot about it.
We forgot.
Again.
Okay. Yeah. So that's that.
Luckily.
That is fair. Yes.
Wait, Wobbles is still up and going?
Yes.
Now, can Wobbles
as-
tell that I was trying not to kill him?
Well, Wobbles is on a different ship, so Wobbles
Oh, yeah,
can't tell
Wobbles-
anything.
Wobbles is just like, I'm fucking up the ship.
But on Seamus's turn, he will then immediately like drop, tie up Blue in his beard. Which, by the way, his beard is me flavor texting 50 feet of hemp rope. So like it's 25 foot on either tendril. But then he does also pull out a different flare, fire it up, a golden flare goes up. The target is captured.
We have to make it back. And I already spent my.
Or, well, you
escape
can
pod.
either try to make it back or be like, nah, we're gonna take this ship. Because remember, you guys get a split of the loot if you take loot.
I call dibs on the ship.
Want to fight over it?
Good way
So-
to get it to the Spelljammer. What?
Oh, did you want to fight over taking
yeah.
the ship?
So I don't think I can actually give you a full ship because it's too expensive. Like,
Way too expensive. Yeah.
yeah, there's a
That's not
limit. There is a monetary limit of how big a thing I can actually give the players, per session.
That ship is like 30 grand, isn't it?
That ship is, yes, 30 grand.
Yeah,
30,
like
30 gold
1
pieces.
grand is the limit.
But okay.
That's a tier 4 gift.
But yes, we will then switch to back to the oh, there's no point having initiative on the pirate ship anymore.
Yeah.
No.
I'll keep it there in case things happen. But Blue is out of the fight. Groovy. Okay, now we go back to the transport. It is my turn first. I am locked in a cage. Do I have Thieves' Tool proficiencies? I don't think so.
I do. I have Thieves' Tools expertise.
Okay, then,
And I can, with Mage Hand Ledgermained, I can Mage Hand the Thieves' Tools, even if I don't have to.
I'm gonna ask the group, optional rule. So there is an optional rule where you can drop your initiative, and it basically means you will act at the end of the round from then on. Right, so are you guys permitting that rule so that I don't lose my turn, and I can just drop to the end of initiative?
Yeah, that should be fine, because, like,
I
you
don't
are
see why
actively
not.
waiting. Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that just hold action?
No, that's, hold action is just an action. This is my entire turn, but I act on initiative 1 for the rest of combat.
Okay.
Well, blue summons are gone, so just be Goose then.
Yep, it's Goose's
and
summons.
Wobbles.
Yes.
And Mr. Wobbles.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. Mr. Wobbles, because
Yeah,
Mr. Wobbles is
yeah.
not a summon.
You're right.
Yep. So, Goose, your turn.
Goose.
No, Mitchell. Sorry.
No, it is Goose first. Yeah. Oh,
I know.
woo. Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing with you that I did with Irina. And turn you invisible. The only person that this really matters to is Blue, or Wobbles, so I'll deafen them again. Where do you want me to move you? Again, don't ping it, just tell me.
Yeah, I'm just looking. So I didn't, like, they didn't leave a hole behind at all.
That is correct. Oh, I forgot to
Okay.
move the ships.
And Goose does know what happened on the other, so at this point he's just trying to figure out where they are. So Goose is going to... Oh,
Sorry, I forgot to move the ships.
the playing card is following us, apparently. Oh no, another one.
You guys are not drifting off of the ship. That's incorrect.
Goose, with his movement and shenanigans, is just going to go, I guess, to the edge of the ship and try and fly in the porthole.
Okay, yeah.
The porthole.
Yes, he can get in.
Can he see what's in it?
Oh,
So he doesn't
the-
fly to the end of the cannon at all.
yeah. There's, you can manage to, like, fly around the cannon to get in.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. How much movement speed do you have?
Let me double check myself before I say something stupid. He has a 40-foot flying speed.
50? Okay.
40. Oh no,
40.
60 is Raven. My bad. 60.
60? Okay, so are you flying towards the brig? You're trying to get to the brig? Or...
If I can, yeah.
Yeah, you can get there. Yeah.
Does he know they're in the brig?
Well, he's flying to the opposite side of the wall that they disappeared behind because, yeah. Yes.
Trying to get to that location in the ship in general.
Yes. So,
Right.
then, with that in question, okay, I can now unmute. Oh, are you doing anything? Well, I can unmute him because the movement's done. No, I'll actually keep him deafened, because reasons. Yeah, what do you do, Goose?
I don't think I have any bonus actions.
You could speak.
Eh. I'll just kind of, can I just try and whisper, like yell, like, in a tone that sounds like just a generic person on the ship? The dragon's gone mad.
Oh. Yeah, go ahead and roll a deception check. Do you have actor or mastermind?
No.
Okay, then, yeah. That would be.
I know those were things. Where do
Yeah,
I
then that would those mean you can mimic voices you've heard perfectly.
Gotcha. It doesn't matter because I rolled a 19 plus 4.
Okay, sweet, yeah. So the
crew believes.
yeah, you like
know who
hear
said it.
you hear a crewman like shout from elsewhere. I knew it was bad luck to bring dragons aboard. As Mr. Wobbles would have actually heard that shout of the dragon has gone mad. As
Almost fades into existence.
that
That's not your turn yet.
that's actually a fair point. Is it Blue that desummons Mr. Wobbles, or can Mr. Wobbles desummon himself? What does the rule say?
I would say that it
Because it does it.
It says near the orb, and specifically it says once you reach 0,
Okay.
he disappears. But it doesn't say whether I can or it can desummon itself. So once
he
I
doesn't
summon him,
get to consciously desummon himself. Because he can't consciously drop to 0 hit points.
So do the rules say anything about desummoning?
I want to talk about
I want the dragon to suffer.
technically my dragon's immortal. Let's just be honest here. My
How am I?
You can still like torment him.
He can still get the crew to shoot ballistas at him.
Still,
Yes. Ballista's hurt. Ballista's hurt.
I can't kill him, but I can
Because
still make his day very
none of the transport ships' weapons have fired yet. All 3 of them are loaded and ready to fire.
Kill the dragon.
I'm conscious. If I'm incapacitated, Drake can take any action of its choice, not just dodge. Drake remains until it reduces to 0 hit points until you use the feature to summon Drake again or until you die. Anything the Drake
Okay.
swear.
So it's only once it drops to 0 HP.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he gets to suffer.
Yeah. So
Wow.
two.
You don't know I did it.
Oh, you do
They
not.
relay that to me.
No, I
No,
You're
because he rolled a deception check for someone else's voice. You
Yep.
have no way of telling. Actually,
As far as you
Um,
know, somebody on the transport.
it is Mr.
trying
Wobble's
to-
turn though.
Mr. Wobbles, what can he do? What can he do?
Does he disobey his master and attack the things he's supposed to be protecting with him?
He can do whatever he wants. It's Blue's
Yeah, he
now.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
He's a
Is
free
the
beast.
air bubbles close enough together for him to pass through?
Air envelope. Let me look at the air envelope passage again. I don't remember how far it goes off the sides.
Does he
Didn't-
even know
didn't
that
you
Blue is over
put-
there?
I was gonna say, didn't you put the raven at the edge of the air bubble? So it'd be
No,
what,
no,
three hexagons?
I didn't put them at the edge of the air bubble. I put them at a point within the air bubble.
But Blue teleported to our ship. He didn't fly over there. So no one saw him go there.
He's right in front of it.
Oh, okay. No, actually, it extends in 180 feet all directions. So yes, at this point, the air envelopes of the ships have connected.
So he definitely heard me shouting. Because
Well,
3 times my voice booming.
was that before? That was before the ship moved to short range.
Mm-hmm. That was.
Well,
That's
he
like
knows,
a ways away.
he knows I was attacking the ship. So
Yeah.
he knows.
And
You can build one.
no,
Just
okay.
teleport it.
And it's like, he knows the ship. We both know the ship. This ship is not our friend.
I say like you can rule that. You could also like Mr. Bubbles can see what's happening on the other ship as well.
Yeah, that Blue's getting yanked and hogtied.
He would have seen the golden flare.
Yes, but he doesn't know what that means.
But would he be seeing Blue getting hogtied right
Yes,
now?
yeah, he sees Blue. Mr. Wobbles sees Blue hogtied at this point. Blue is now like held up as like a battering ram essentially by Seamus.
Love that build so much.
I love Seamus's builds.
So 14. He would take an action and bonus action. He will use all his movement to get over there as fast as possible, which is 120 feet, which is...
Action.
Okay.
120 is...
So 60 is 12, so 120 is gonna be 24.
24 feet?
24 squares.
Oh, 24 names right there.
Yeah. I mean, you should be able to move him. Okay, good.
Yes, I did. And that's all he can do.
Okay. As then he changes which ship he's on.
Oh, this dragon.
Okay.
Everybody.
As then it is fighter.
Alright, busting the lock, as I want to do. Let's
Okay.
see, I have expertise, that's double prof. Is that Dex? Or lockpicking?
Yeah.
tools?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a casual plus 5, that's plus 17 to my roll to pick the lock.
Okay, I'm gonna say that in and of itself would beat the DC. This is a normal brig lock.
Yeah, I also just rolled a nat 20, so we're good.
So 57. You unlock all of the locks on the ship somehow. No, but genuinely, you did get a nat 20. Want to describe it somehow? What special happens?
As he's, reaching through the
Little coin falls out.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
As he's like reaching through the bar, trying to get at the lock, the door falls forward. Like the moment he touches the lock.
Love it. Yes. I say, fighter, let's take this ship, shall we?
Well, I signed on for violence. That violence is gone. Let's cause a ruckus.
Would they have?
I
seen
never
the flare
saw
in
them
the
fire
brig?
their guns, and those guns are on a swivel.
Would they have seen the flare from the brig?
Two blades are out.
Oh yeah, there's like a porthole in the brig. Like it's barred, but there's a porthole, so like everyone was able to see.
Would the dragon know of Blue's deal?
No, I didn't tell him.
Okay. So we just gotta mug a dragon real quick. That shouldn't be too hard.
Oh no, this is easy.
Okay, yeah, fighter, so that would be your bone... Wait.
That'd be
No,
bonus.
No, because are you a thief subclass?
I am not.
Then it would be an action to
Okay.
pick locks.
So I have a swift.
Or actually, because you knocked over the door, we can say that nat 20 turned it into a bonus action. Does that sound reasonable to people?
Yeah, that sounds fine. I mean, he rolled
Okay.
a natural 20, and like...
I also had reliable talent with that, so.
Oh,
You could have done way better. Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. What all even have left? Or like, okay. Do I see anyone in the area? Any crew members or whatever? They all...
Yeah, but they scared. So, this is staffed entirely by commoners.
Hmm.
I killed them all.
No.
Not yet.
Well, fine, gentlemen, fine, gentlemen. If you'd point me in the direction of your captain, I'd be very appreciative and wouldn't have to let my friends do the talking instead of me.
Make an intimidation check. That'll be an
intimidation.
action because you've already used your bonus, but
Yeah, that's fair. Ooh, I have prof in this. I have reliable talent.
Oh, no.
So that's at +7. Anything 2 to 9 counts as a 10. That's a 2. I'm glad I have reliable talent. That's a 17.
okay, yeah. That seems reasonable to pass for me to intimidate these commoners. Any objections?
Given I just, poked a door and it fell
Yeah.
over.
Then, yeah, they would just go, they just point up towards the aft castle. Captain's quarters.
Oh, shit.
Thank you. Come on, Wilhelm. Let's have a chat with the fine owner of this establishment.
Oh, no, you get him out the front door. I'll get a ballista and aim it to his front door.
I moved to where he said.
Yeah. Yeah, so you move, yes. It's half of your movement to get to the, you're the knight, right? So it's half of the
Yes.
movement to get onto deck, and then heading towards the aft castle, you could move to there. So, your next round you'll be able to get into the captain's quarters. It is now my turn. I will spend half of my movement to get on deck as well, and I will go forward to try to get to the ballistas. Actually, I would still have my action, so I can dash. I'll get to there. As now we go, it is time to move the ships. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure to move the invisible person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Would I see them in the commotion?
See who?
I'm running around in the ships.
Fighter and
Yeah, you'd be able to see them, running across deck. Oh, and of course, yeah, you would be able to because you're right next to them, invisible. So, like, Bird sees them, and so does the other people because they're on deck. As now it is, you hear one of the crew members yell, "Man cannon reloaded!" As it is the pirates. It's the Peregrine turn. Irina, you're up first.
we have our cargo. We must leave.
Yeah, is the dragon causing havoc right now?
Not yet.
He just touched down.
It would, you can make a, insight check, to determine whether or not it's about to try to cause havoc.
I got 10.
Blue, would that be enough to tell?
Yeah, it's, when has a dragon ever coming to you not been a good thing?
Is that plus?
Especially not when it's a dragon you don't know.
It's plus my what?
+6 to your insight, Elena?
Oh yeah, you definitely know this dragon means bad news. Engi.
Engi dragon.
I'm gonna attack him.
Okay, yeah. Make an attack roll with your short bow. You will get to add sneak attack. Oh, you have advantage because you're in stealth. So you.
And you get sneak attack.
What's her stealth?
She hasn't moved, so it's still 26.
Stealth is a 9. And,
Stealth is +9. You rolled really high. Remember?
Yeah.
I'm tired. I rolled a 19.
Okay, a 19? Does a 19 hit Blue? Hit Mr. Wobbles?
Just me to beat it?
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so that hits.
That's a 19 before her modifiers.
Oh, that is before her modifiers.
So,
that definitely hits.
That hits.
Go ahead and roll your damage plus your bow's damage plus sneak attack damage. And a short bow is a d6 damage.
So it's a d6 plus 3d6.
So I just do 4d6s?
Yeah.
Yes.
Plus 3.
So that's 11 damage, or 14 damage to Mr. Wallace.
Still up.
Okay, and Irina, does Irina have anything that would keep her in stealth after attacking? Like Skulker Feet or something?
No, think
Bonus
so.
action, stealth again.
Well, yes, but like you reveal where you are, and then can make a stealth again. So that's where Irina is. If you want to make a bonus action stealth, you can.
Yeah, I'll try stealth again.
Okay.
Slip into the crowd of the crew on deck.
There are only 6 other people on this crew.
Jesus.
There is not a crowd. Yeah. You took a Class 1 ship against a Class 3 ship.
You see, the King of Violence has boarded the Class 3 ship, and it's
Yeah. Wilhelm, within the pirates, Wilhelm has a reputation of being suicidal. So, yeah.
Ah, I see.
Spider will take a note of that. And not claiming the man cannon again at long range.
Well, I mean, when you're in the man cannon, you can outvote me, right?
Yeah.
But, yeah. So what the stealth check is a d20 plus 9.
No, if I need to roll.
Okay, so 26 again. Yep. And I will again mute Blue and ask you where you're going. Or deafen Blue, I should say. Okay, where are you going?
I'm gonna go towards the dragon, but not too much.
Okay, so like leaving a 5-foot buffer between the two of you?
Yeah.
Sweet, okay. It is... That would be your turn done, which now means that it is Goose, your turn.
Goose... Where's Dragon? Dragon...
Right there.
He's still flying.
Yeah. Wait, that's the I should remove the unconscious Goose from the board, I think.
Goose isn't unconscious.
No, oh, sorry,
Blue's-
unconscious Blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seamus.
is currently body shielding.
Yeah. Seamus is body shielding with Blue's unconscious body.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah. So, Goose?
Goose is going to...
Technically, I can get out this easily, but I'm choosing not to.
You're unconscious.
You're unconscious.
And a reminder, please don't make comments on other people's turns.
Goose is going to be not nice to that dragon. Not nice at all. So how high up is he?
The dragon... Okay, so if the ships are on the same plane, then this is only 10 foot up, whereas that was 30 foot up. So the dragon would currently have 30-foot elevation.
30 feet of elevation.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I guess I'll just do darkness. And or no, I'll be smart about this. I'll summon Shadow Spawn.
Ooh.
Out from the pocket of, or no, it doesn't have to be, so it's not going to be because that'll screw herself. It has a range of 90 feet, and it does have a flying speed, I believe. No, it doesn't have a flying speed. I am lying to you. I am sorry. So it's just going to apparate underneath the dragon, if it can. And it takes the form of black inky puddle and then just starts pulling itself out as it begins to form tissue and like muscle up into a actual form to stare up and not be happy with that dragon. I don't know if I get to do anything with it when I summon it or not.
You...
It is an ally to me and my companions in combat.
Yeah,
my initiative count. It takes its own turn immediately after mine.
Yes, so immediately after your turn, it'd be able to do stuff.
Cool. And I give it the command that I have to in order to, like, have it do things. And you get it. Get the dragon.
Okay. Yep. As, are you gonna go to its turn now?
Yeah, that would be its turn. As a side note, it is going to be a despair, spirit specifically.
Okay.
Which means anything within 5 feet of it, or a creature that starts its turn within 5 feet of it, has its speed reduced by 20 feet.
Okay, so wait, were you summoning it in the rigging?
If I can summon it, I'm summoning it as close to the dragon as possible.
Okay, yeah, you could summon it in the rigging, so it's 30 feet up as well. So it is adjacent to the dragon.
Okay. Then yeah, it will take its action to Dreadful Scream. The spirit screams. Each creature within 30 feet of it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or be frightened by the spirit for a minute.
You see what?
It is equivalent to my spell save, so 13.
And what's the save? Wisdom?
Yep. Side note, Irina, you do have that one spell. If you choose to use it.
No.
Would you give him disadvantage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It only affects if you can only use it as a reaction if he fails though. Or
It fails.
succeeds.
Okay, it fails.
Okay. So he's
It's
scared
frightened.
now.
Okay, so yes, frightened. Sorry, what?
And can't has his movement reduced by 20 feet.
Okay, yeah. So you are a frightened creature has disadvantage on attacking the creature they're frightened of, and cannot willingly move closer to that creature.
Okay.
Is that your turn done, Goose?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay, Blue, it is Wobble's turn.
Well, it gonna go 10 feet.
Yep.
So it goes there.
Okay, that's an attack of opportunity.
Swap.
Yeah, so attack of opportunity from the Shadow Beast.
Yep. That's a 19.
Meets it, beats it.
That's without its pluses.
Okay.
Actually, it doesn't have any pluses, so that's irrelevant. Sorry. That's a d12 plus 3, plus the spell's level, which is 3, so d12 plus 6.
Wow.
That is an 11 plus 6.
Now, okay, wait. Okay, yeah, that does sound.
Have.
Has your spell attack modifier to
Yeah.
hit.
Oh.
Yeah, it still disappeared. It only had one.
Okay.
So this thing appears, screams at it, it tries to run away, and it just I'm sorry, I don't know if I get to describe it.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
It's just gonna grab him by the tail, and just pull him back, and just fucking begin to devour it as it gets absorbed into his body.
It doesn't get a chance to absorb. It disappears.
whether he doesn't get sustenance from it or anything. It's just his way of doing the attack.
Hey, CB, I just noticed you have 26 cards.
Wait, see, what?
He's just stealing all the cards.
Absinthe has been stealing all the cards on Roll20, apparently.
What?
Am I not supposed
I
to have
tried to
26
steal a card
cards?
from
Somebody tried to steal like 30.
That was me.
Yeah, well, I shuffled it back into the deck. Okay. So, at this point, it's a non-hazardous encounter. So, I will ask all of the remaining pirates, how
He doesn't even have a choice whether or not he can succeed
join the
or-
pirates? Or
No,
what?
Blue, whether or not he got captured at that point.
I mean, if, quite frankly, if he had stayed on the other ship, he might have had a chance.
Yeah.
But he isolated himself from any potential allies, so yeah, that
And
was
I got
pretty rough.
lucky.
But we didn't kill you or permanently maim you, so that's a plus.
And I did state
I gave
from the start that I had no intention of trying to kill him.
Oh yeah, I was gonna shoot him in the head if it was my choice. So
Yeah, I was gonna mess him up too.
you're
Like,
lucky.
knocking it out of
Yeah, you're lucky that all of the other players were on that ship.
Yeah, lucky the ferry beat you up.
Lucky I didn't notice if you
So-
were 5 from the edge, because I could have just thrown you overboard.
You are not on top of Phlogiston. This is not the ethereal plane, this is the astral plane, so technically would not have dissolved. Yeah, he would have been fine.
He would have fell into the abyss.
No, actually, he would fall to the plane where the center of mass of the ship is, and then he would go up and down.
Oh.
Yeah,
So the ship would have just been teabagging him the whole time.
pretty much, yeah. As long as they're within the air envelope, there is a gravity plane that extends past the ship. I might retcon that for my
Shooting
personal
that
games.
way.
For my personal games, I might retcon that and say no. But for this game, yeah, that's rules as written. But yes, so as myself, as I run to the one of the 4 ballistas, grab it and like swivel it back towards the captain's quarters. I like give Fighter a thumbs up. As Fighter, you're like preparing at the door. Before you do anything at the door, I would like to open it up to the rest of the pirates. Is there anything you would like to do to attempt to capture this ship? Kind of like as this final hurrah, as you can tell, we're trying to either kill or intimidate the captain, one of the two. So, the rest of you can make a choice on if you're wanting to participate and how. Irina, go ahead and you can start if you want to, or you can pass. And
Unless there is anything I can do.
well, this isn't in combat anymore. This isn't in initiative. So you can just say, I go over to the ship. I do this. I do that. And just, like, say a full, like, description of what you would do.
Am I
The
allowed
last-
to say or communicate with her?
Yeah, we can all communicate during this. Just don't, like, turn it into a planning session, right?
Last time I went onto the other ship, the ship ended up blowing up.
Are you gonna let trauma hold you back? Come on.
I'm literally a haunted one.
She's got a point.
Oh no.
Goose, were you gonna say something to me?
I can get us over there if you want.
I don't want to go over there.
You don't want to go over there?
I don't want to.
Weird.
I will throw you if you want.
Throw me, I can get there from your pocket.
Well then, what up?
Oh, this will be funny.
Make fun of my trauma.
So, Goose,
Just
what are you
watching.
doing?
Goose is already over there. So,
Mm-hmm.
Goose can see what they're trying to do, correct?
Yep.
Okay, Is there a window or anything in the captain's quarters?
Yes, the captain's quarters does have windows. They are all currently closed, but yes, there are windows.
That is fine. He is going to do shenanigans, maybe. Oh, it can use its action. Oh wait, we're not in initiative anymore, are we?
Correct. Not an initiative.
So he's going to turn back into his weird cat-like impish form. Small humanoid with wings and cat ears. Or a cat head and a tail. I have pictures.
Love it.
Or I have an animated thing I can pop into the world. But,
if you wish, but describe first.
He morphs out of his raven form and lands on, or like grabs a hold of the window and just goes to open it up and peek in. And
Yeah, I'd say you're gonna have to make a strength check because it would be latched.
Strength checks is not fair.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not fair. One
You
v
can
one.
also like be pulling on the like window, and then somebody else can help you with that.
Oh, I was trying to do it like out of sight if I could.
Yeah, then you're on your own.
That doesn't matter. That's a 19.
Yeah, you pull open the window. You can hear the latch snap.
Rusty latch.
What's inside?
You look inside and it's well lit. You see there's you look around and at first you don't see the captain. And then you see like a white powdered wig peeking over a overturned table that they are apparently cowering behind.
Avoid the door.
Did you just say that?
Yep.
Like to the captain, to be clear.
Yeah. Just telling him
Okay.
don't be in front of the door.
Okay.
The captain should have listened to me. I wish the captain listened to me but now.
As Absinthe, are you doing anything? There is another unmanned ballista.
Oh shit! I'm also invisible, so even if I was in
Yeah.
sight, they would have been able to see.
That is fair. Yeah, so pretty much, Goose, as soon as you say that, like, the captain just like dives to the side.
Oh. Okay. Perfect.
Like
He's
getting out of the
way.
line of the door. Absinthe, are you doing anything?
I thought about casting Enlarge on the ballista.
Oh my god.
That would be amazing.
But I have that once per long rest.
Do it.
Which that'll have the 50% chance of recharging at the end of this session.
Oh, then we're doing it.
Okay, yeah.
There's a 50% chance of recharging at the
Then
end of the
yeah,
session. We're doing it.
Then fighter, what are you doing when you're at the door?
Can I kick it open?
Yes, go ahead and make an athletics check.
Avoid the door.
See athletics, lay character sheet. Okay, cool. That's a 9.
Yeah, as you just just kind of hurt your foot a little bit on the door.
I like slash the latch off it with my
Yeah.
blade.
Oh.
You just cut the latch off, and like the shadow from your blade like comes after it and whatnot.
The
Yeah.
latch comes open with doors. Oh my good sir. I'm gonna have to politely ask you to hand over your little vessel here to me and my friends.
The captain kind of like looks over at you. I've got an entire crew. You can't stop me.
Oh, I can stop you. I know I can stop you. How much do you really want to be stopped?
Go ahead and make an intimidation check.
This is with reliable talent and +7.
Sure.
That's another 17.
As you like can see he's thinking. As yeah, he just puts up his hands.
Don't
Hey,
worry
I
about it. We'll
surrender.
take you to a nice port. We'll drop you off. Get your people out of here. Then we're leaving with your ship. All right? Don't do anything funny, and no one has to be hurt.
I did pop a video showing like what the
Sweet.
what the
Fighter, like, I shout from the other side of the ship, "Are you gonna bring him out?"
We don't need to waste him, Wilhelm. Calm down.
Well, this crew is still being a problem.
Sir, could you please tell your crew to stand down so we don't have
I-
a little accident?
As, yeah, like, the captain kind of stands up and, like,
Can I chime in?
like, he can, yeah, you totally can.
Yeah, you can't even see me. Neither will they.
He kind of, like, is walking and he, like, tentatively, like, I was told by something to stay away from the door.
That was me. You're safe now.
I can go to the door?
Yes.
Hey,
you
Wilhelm.
can.
Hey, you two. Can we not waste him as he comes out? All right? All right? He's gonna call his crew off.
Yeah, he's like,
His head's coming off his shoulder.
yeah. He totally, like, very, like, slowly, like, kind of walks out. The thing is, we need to intimidate the crew, not just the captain! So, well, this ballista's a bit larger than I'm used to it being. I imagine the ballista is currently growing in this moment. Absinthe, do you want to describe how that spell is working?
I believe it doubles its size. Or
Yeah,
takes it
but
up
like-
a size
like fla-
category.
Yes, it does, but would you like to
Oh.
flavor text it?
Yeah, I'm not really all that great at flavor texting.
Okay, yeah. Then,
I'll
I
let you do it
imagine,
if you want to.
Can help.
I imagine you just like fly over to the ballista and then just like sit on the bolt as like it begins growing beneath you. And it's just like full on like riding the nuke down, like sitting on the bolt kind of thing as it just grows.
I certainly thought he was gonna just pour some hops on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pour a little bit of my beer on it.
Yes. As Wilhelm does also take a swig from a flask that he has, and then he tosses it to the fairy.
And then I'm just gonna have the look on my face that's in table 1 or table 0.
Love it. As a fighter, I'd suggest stepping a little bit to the side. This bolt isn't as precise as it was a few minutes ago.
Copy that. I like grab the captain by the shoulder and
Now, as you can see, actually, I need the captain still there to intimidate the crew. One bolt can't hit all of the crew, but it can hit all the captain.
Fair enough. I shove him back in front of the door.
As you're like, "Ah!" It just stumbles back towards the door. Now, all ya,
Painful.
as you can see, there are voices speaking from your ship's walls. There's a crazy person with shadow swords. This fairy can make things big, and you don't want that. I bet this ballista could get as big as your ship, it would. So, I suggest all of you just calm down a bit. Get on your knees and put your hands behind your head. We're gonna take everything that's not bolted down. And, also probably the ship, but you'll be fine as long as you are fine with all of this. You get me?
If you don't,
Get in the way, and you'll be moved out of the way.
if you don't, the disembodied voice will sever your head and make it parade around the rest.
That too.
Okay, as I am going to roll intimidation now.
You know, I can't hear.
Absinthe has been helped intimidating.
I helped.
Fighter helped and Goose helped, so that's gonna be 4d20 and take the highest. So, okay, that and
This isn't Saga Mission.
okay. That is... So that's 20 currently. That is a 20. Despite having triple advantage, the highest I rolled on my d20 was a 12, interestingly.
I have a advantage from Silvery Barbs.
Does Silvery Barbs gives you advantage?
Yeah, you get to give someone disadvantage and then a different person advantage.
How long does that last?
I don't know.
I have the spell card right here. Let me pull it up.
Perfect.
It has to be, let's see. Or saving throw it makes within 1 minute.
Okay, yeah, then that would, just saving throw?
Just whatever within 1 minute.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then, yes, you could apply that to this as well.
Yeah, I'll apply that to that as well.
Okay, well, that makes it a 19, so that's a 27 in all. What's the consensus? Does that intimidate this crew?
I would hope so.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause if it's not, it's gonna go bad for them.
There's a
I have like 4 different AoEs right now.
The
This is not...
crew lines up on the deck, and just they get on their knees, hands on their head, as we have successfully commandeered a vessel.
Can I
okay.
pocket blue?
So, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna come back to that and then talk about whether or not that's allowed. We are gonna take a quick 5-minute break, because I really need to use the restroom. So, get back, everybody be back in, at 15. So in 5 minutes.
Is you going anywhere?
Oh yes, session is officially over, but I will do the plot points and loot after, right?
What time did we start?
6:30.
6:30. So 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30. So that's 3 hours. 4 hours. He'll probably clarify when he gets back.
Okay. Would you be able to help me get my information onto my stuff?
Mm-hmm. Do you have it on the app that I used
I have
to use?
the app, but I don't have that on my app.
Yeah.
So if we could recreate it, I guess.
You can just fill out a character sheet with the information that it has.
Yeah, I tried doing that, but I couldn't figure out because it says plus something for certain things, and you pick different.
You're fine.
I'm stupid.
It's just kind of hard to recreate it because of the fact that I don't have all of your choices memorized.
No, I just mean I don't know what I mean.
So, how about it might be better for us to work on that some other time because it'll be in depth and complicated. I can actually probably just fill out one of the character sheets that they have regular, that Kiarl has in the server, and then just send it to you over Google Drive or just
for anybody who would like, I decided to do the subscription for Roll20. If you'd like to put your character sheets onto my Roll20, I can export them into whatever session we are in with Kiarl to make things easier for him.
I am working
plan on
on
making it. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna tell Kiarl that I am working on that sheet kind of thing.
And I do want to make sure that you guys all know that the questionnaire that I sent, that's not the dossier that I meant. That the questionnaire is just prompts if you need help writing a bio. The questionnaire is the thing earlier than that in the message. Or the dossier is earlier in the message. And that's what I need filled out. Don't worry, if you had sent me that questionnaire, I will, I'll format that into a bio and put it pertinent places on your dossier. So if you've already sent me that questionnaire filled out, I will send you a partially filled out dossier, and then you can fill out the rest of it.
So the more detailed one is the one you need?
It's the first message in that thread. It's the one that starts with name, pronouns. It's that one.
Okay.
The questionnaire is just a prompt to help you write a backstory, if you need it.
I don't even know what questionnaire it is, so...
And this is Tales of Waterdeep, by the way, right? For the campaign.
Yeah, for the campaign title on your log sheets, this is Tales from Waterdeep.
Okay, thank you.
What thread is this in?
So 3 hours? You said
3 or 4?
Yes, 3 hours.
Okay.
What's today's?
Wait, say 3 or 4. I'm only half listening.
And I get half of whose money? Absent?
None.
No.
No.
Goose.
Oh, Goose.
I never gave him any money yet.
That was the deal.
Well, no, he said that the bounty could be split. He didn't say split 50-50.
He did say that he would give him his share.
Yes. So,
He hasn't declared what that share
Say
is.
that I was being honest.
I'll leave
Like,
that between you and Blue if you want a lifelong vendetta.
I also didn't go down willingly.
Yeah, I will point out. I will point out for Goose that this is the result of causing ill will between player characters, and it didn't turn out well for Blue. So take that as you will.
Yeah. So we got 3 checkpoints. What else?
Give me a moment and I can type it out.
Yep.
So is Blue essentially lucky that I'm the one who ended up fighting him?
Yes.
Yes, very much
Immensely.
so. My intention was to try to kill him because he has killed 2 of my crew members and blew up my ship once.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I'm basically broke now because I had to buy a new ship.
Meanwhile,
rules
that guy was
wise, I had to buy a new ship. I repaired my ship.
If I had my way and we went a little bit longer, I would have blown up the ship again.
I mean, it was out of powder, so you wouldn't be able to blow it up again. But
or burn it to the ground.
That, and you kind of got negated out of commission in a couple rounds.
Yeah.
No, it oh yeah, that's fair. No, in this combat, this session, yes, it had powder again. So Blue can only be looted if his player allows it. So, okay.
That would be on the moon.
Yeah, so how the rules go for now is if a character is unconscious, their player has to give permission to be looted. If they are dead, they can be looted. Because otherwise that equipment is just going to disappear into the ether, right? So
Goose just goes up and stings him in the throat.
It is post-session. Don't.
I'm kidding.
But yes. So.
No, I will give him my share genuinely.
Yeah. So what I'm basically gonna do is gonna split Blue's bounty equally between all of the players, including Blue. Despite the fact that it was only talked about between Blue and Goose, I just think that this works better.
And I find a way to escape their hands easily. It's like
No, you're captured and you are being turned in.
Yeah. Because we have to turn you in to get the bounty.
Yeah, we have to
If we
turn
don't
you in to get the bounty,
money.
so you have been turned in because you got captured this session.
Yep. Whether or not
I've had to break out of jail before, okay? It can be done. Basically,
no one's coming for you. Unlike Wilhelm.
yeah. That's how this whole vendetta started, was because there was a session to break Wilhelm out of jail. However, you can technically be, like, put out on parole and say, my character's on parole. It just means that, like, if you do more crimes, you'll be very easily arrested again.
What was that, Irina?
It was this part of our renown.
I'll get to renown in a moment. I'm currently, calculating the gold. So, there are 6 of us.
I'm level 6. Woo!
Divided by
I'm
6.
level 14, finally.
Okay, so, put that, so, if you miss a piece of information, don't ask me to go back for it. I'm adding it to a message that I will send through the Tales from Waterdeep chat. So, the first thing you get is, you will get 367 gold and 5 silver, which of course is the equivalent of just 0.5 gold, what 5 silver is. Everyone will get that. Okay, everyone will also, get, okay, so for renown, I'm gonna say 2 renown in a faction of your, in a non-lawful faction of your choice. Or pirates, if you wanted to put it there.
That's you guys.
Oh yeah, Blue, you could put 2 renown in kind of anything. Technically, you can put your renown in anything. I would just suggest have it a non-lawful faction.
Does that count as non-lawful?
Yeah, Zent is non-lawful. Zentherum is non-lawful. Or I should, yeah. Technically, I shouldn't say non-lawful, because the Zentherum do have laws, but a crime-friendly faction
I don't
is...
think I have one, so I think I just have pirates then.
Putting it in pirates could be useful, especially for the Spelljammer campaign, because pirates will not be absent from that campaign.
I still have 3 unknown renown from last session.
You could put that into pirates if you wanted, and just have 5 pirates.
Fuck yeah.
I will remind everyone that when you post a job on the job board, the amount of gold that is the reward for it is based on your renown. So, in a single faction. So with 5 renown, that's actually a threshold that you can post higher paying jobs on the job board if you so desire.
Oh, so I can go up to 5 renown worth of rewards for pirates now.
Yeah, so like you can put a job that the pirates would pay for, that it makes sense for the pirates to pay for, and they would add a reward to that job.
Which could
Okay,
be
every
particular armored goods.
yes, exactly.
Also, don't forget about the bounty now on your head.
Yes, I will not forget about that. I will be posting that.
I'll pay it. That's fine.
And you know what's funny? I have this DM inspiration that I could have used any time.
Actually, like, yeah.
I was like, nah, I'm gonna save it for something more special.
Goose, I'd actually rather you not pay for it, because I like the concept of having a bounty on my head. Also, that's not exactly how bounties work. You can't just pay them that much money and it just disappear, necessarily. Unless you manage to do that in session, but yeah. Okay, everyone who was seen on the frigate will also gain 5 heat. So I believe that is Absinthe.
No.
I guess I did kind of, like, in the description put you on the frigate, so you can decide that you never went to the frigate if you wish. To
Yeah, I
avoid
was
that
on the
heat.
pirate ship.
Okay.
Do I get 5 heat for this?
No, because you aren't a pirate. But
you got arrested.
So
me and
invisible.
Fighter and me, really, that's it. We gain heat, 5 heat. If we murdered people, that might have been more, unless we killed everyone. No one can report us if they're all dead.
I'm okay with that.
You did steal a ship, though.
Well, yeah, but
we also let them all off with their lives.
But we could sell it at a pirate cove, because there's actually one very close to Waterdeep. It's called Skullport.
Oh.
How much is it for a ship of that?
30,000 gold.
Yeah.
Does he want to cut me a deal?
So, buying something that expensive is something that, like, to obtain something that expensive, you need to buy it. You should buy it in session.
Yeah.
So, you could totally go to a ship market and be like, I want to buy something. Notably, that is spaceships that are that expensive. If you wanted a normal ship, that would be cheaper.
No,
very cheap.
They're really not, though.
But, okay, so heat, renown.
Unique item?
Unique items.
That guy's big.
What?
I want the captain's wig.
Yeah, sure. You get... Yes. So, I'll say, why not give everyone a mundane magic item, a common magic item. So, Goose, you get the captain's wig of leadership. So that will be while wearing the wig, that is +1 persuasion, or no, plus a D4 to persuasion when you are acting as a leader. So when you're, like, giving commands or leading.
Does this work on my familiar? Or is it attuned? Attunement?
Well, all magic items are attunement in our league, but it's a minor attunement, so it's one of those 7 minor attunements that you have.
I see.
So you have 7 minor and 3 major attunements. And major attunements are items that will level up when you do. So yeah, that will that wig, I mean, it technically works on your companions, but why are you rolling persuasion checks on your companions?
Because they're more likely to be, or well, I'm talking through them.
Oh yes, that will work that way. Absinthe, what
Not
what
that anybody other than particular people know
I know.
about?
a
I'm gonna
common thing I want.
Absinthe. I'm gonna give you a javelin, size changing javelin. Basically, when you can use a bonus action to, like, it will enlarge once you throw it after you use a bonus action to activate it, and it will increase the damage die size by 1. So it'll increase it from, I believe, a d6 to a d8. So there's your minor magic item.
I don't think monks are proficient in javelins.
It's a monk weapon. That's also in the description of the magic item.
Ah.
To be clear, in case it's confusing, this is the ballista bolt. Off of the ballista.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
But by rules, it is a javelin. A monk weapon javelin. Eventually, I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna see if I can manage to. Eventually, I'm gonna pitch a rule change that is, when a monk attunes to a magic item, it becomes a monk weapon. Just so that can happen, and DMs don't have to rack their brain for magic items that monks can use.
Rap.
But
Raps are
fighter.
phenomenal for monks because they increase their unarmored strikes.
Yeah.
So. Oh no.
Oh, he.
Shoot itself. Okay, done shooting itself.
Yeah, fighter. Magic item for fighter.
I mean, I do have a common one in mind. I don't think it's be something you'd find here, but
Well, what is it?
a masquerade tattoo.
You well, on the pirate ship, Seamus gives you a tattoo.
Cool.
This is uncommon, so it will well,
No, it is not. This is common.
or yeah,
I'm
this
sending you the
common.
link right now.
Yes, sorry, I misspoke. I did mean common. So for now, we don't actually have any official progressive magic items rules built because I'm in college and I don't have the time. But once you once there are progressive magic items, you can take any of your magic items and make them a major attunement, and then they will level up with you and get stronger with you. Whereas all other magic items can have a tier 1 version, a minor version of them that can be a non-magic or a minor attunement.
Okay.
So
you can just level down a magic item and use it as
yeah,
a minor
you
slot.
you could like say, oh, here's this legendary magic item, but I'm gonna level it down all the way to tier 1, and then it's an uncommon magic item.
You know, I had my list
Or
of what I
a
want in downtime
minor
all
magic
narrowed
item.
down, and he drops something like this on me. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
So Goose got the wig. Irina.
I was just trying to be funny, but that's still funny.
What's a good... Oh, Irina, you can turn this one down if you want to, and I can come up with a different one, but how would you like a, tankard of stolen drink? Basically, you will, when it's a tankard that you can, like, if you see a liquid within range, a beverage, I should say, when you see a beverage or water within range, within line of sight, you can summon it to your drink. To the tankard.
Are you kidding me?
I like how Goose prevented me from drinking earlier. And now...
Yeah, that is the inspiration for why I'm giving you this magic item, yes.
You're gonna let a 15-year-old get drunk?
Oh, I mean, okay. Wilhelm is the worst,
Influence
possible, yes. one of the players here sees what he has seen what he's like when he's not drunk. And that was fun, wasn't it, Fighter?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so bad influence. He totally would give Irina that tankard.
Just don't think I would end up using it at all because mostly she doesn't really want to drink.
Right. I will
She
remind
just
you,
kind
it
of
is
tastes it.
it is any beverage or water. So it doesn't even have to be alcohol.
You could also steal drink out of other people's cups just to be that way.
Or potions, because beverage
Oh
is
my-
defined as a liquid
no,
meant to be drunken.
Yeah, healing
So-
potions off
That's
of
what I was
shelves.
just thinking. The
Yeah,
BB
it's-
is going
as-
to
as
take
long
it
as-
to the potion, and she's
As
like,
long as you
"Wow."
can see the potion. You do have to
I was
see it. So
sold
while
on
it's
Spider
yeah.
thing.
While it's in your bag, it doesn't work. Like, well, a potion is in someone else's bag, you won't be able to steal it, but you could, like, hold an action to be like, when they drink their potion, I'm gonna steal it.
Love to
God,
see,
that would be
like someone
funny to
try
do.
and heal, like they're about to die, and they're trying to like, quick healing potion. Nope.
Yeah, just Irina's over there just, like, chugging it, locking eyes with them.
Yeah.
Now.
I was
I love
sold
the
as soon as
concept.
Spider said I could steal it.
Okay, so, yes.
Goose puts the
The
wig
thing
on.
called-
So everybody who got a magic item, please send me the names of those magic items, like, and then I will, like, actually write the rules for it and send it back to you.
What was the name of it?
Oh,
again?
I sent you a link to
Tankard,
the actual rules of mine.
Tankard of Stolen Drink is what Irina got.
We just decided to name that the monk javelin, right?
Yeah, sure. Well, I mean, I'm probably gonna add more names to it, like something about ballista, but yes, you can just send monk javelin to me and I'll know what that means.
Does it matter if it's spelled right?
No, it doesn't. This is literally just to remind me on Sunday so that I can write these rules.
Oh, and I gained a level.
Okay, I think I am
I think
good.
we all gained a level. Potentially.
Yeah.
Or well, not all of us. The level 5 people did.
I get
Yeah.
a level. Now people can't track me without using magic.
Can't catch you.
They can't track me without using magic.
Oh,
And I can hide as a bonus action now.
nice.
And my marking does more damage. So every time I mark somebody twice, I can do 1d8 plus another d6.
Yeah. Well,
I get tips.
I am now going to end the stream. Thank you guys for playing. Thank you so much for watching. Fare thee well.